sir.
Just give me $1 back. I got
All right, y'all. We about to go live. All right.
All right, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
All right, how's everyone doing?
Tawab.
Tawab. All right, we're back with another class here on Shabbat Friday class. All right, just a couple of announcements. Y'all make sure y'all are checking out classes in Houston, Rochester, and San Antonio. Again, make sure y'all are checking out classes in Houston, Rochester, and San Antonio. In Houston, their class times and days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Right? Then we got Rochester. Their class times and days are Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturdays from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And then we got the brothers out there in San Antonio. Right? Their class times and days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. All right? All right. We got Israel and Chosen Creations. They're starting to get back to it. How many of you all had a subscription before for Israel? Has anybody had a subscription before? You had one? Okay. Right? Y'all make sure y'all are tuning in to make sure y'all know when we start that back up. Alright? Sisters are working hard, dedicating themselves. Hold on. Let me check the sound online. Those who are in the chat, put a 7 in the chat if the sound is good. Put a 7 in the chat if the sound is good. Chat lives matter, y'all. Alright? Again, put a 7 in the chat if the sound is okay. Alright? Sound is good. Okay. So Ariel, she's online. Shalom Ariel, shalom LaShawn.
Shalom, y'all.
Shalom.
Lashana, when you're ready, all you got to do is do the bird clap. Let us know.
It's a call watching Johnny out there.
Hey, Johnny, when you're ready for us to come out, all you got to do is say a word. I'm ready to drop it all. I have no attachments. All right, we're going to go into tonight's question on finishing up the question that Ariel had. She had a sequence of questions. Her first question was on what we did last Sabbath, which was, do you remember that? It was on
Salvation for the
other nations.
Right, it was salvation for the other nations. Right. And going into that question, the second part of her question was, will the nations make it into the kingdom? Right? Will they come into the kingdom of God? Right? So we're going to go over that with scriptures. That way there could be some edification and she can have some understanding. Remember, when I'm doing this topic, I'm doing it basics. I'm trying to make it it's easy for her, being a young sister, to relay that message to somebody that's whoever she's talking to. right? She should be able to do that. So I don't try to overcomplicate, just straight and directs, all right? So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go into her question real quick here. So let's start back. I think hold on a second. The last thing we went over, we finished what? Yeah, was that Amos 9:14, right? Right, and I will bring the captivity of my people of Israel, right? So that's the last thing we went over. I want to go back to Genesis 22, verse 17. Go to Genesis 22, verse 17, and I want to establish, going into this topic, will the Gentiles enter into the kingdom of heaven? Let's start here first. Let's remember what the Most High promised Abraham before he even, before this covenant, this contract started to make its way to Isaac, Jacob, and then the 12 tribes, right? So read that, Genesis 22, verse 17.
Genesis chapter 22, verse 17.
Uh-huh.
That in blessing I will bless thee,
Right.
and in multiplying I will multiply thy seed.
And this should be familiar because we're reading actually in Genesis now. I don't think, are we at 22 yet?
No, not yet.
That
Will be this week.
We will be this week. So we're going to be going over this tomorrow morning as well, right? Go ahead.
As the stars of the heaven.
Right, so this is the promise. This is a reiteration of the promise that he made in 17, right? Go ahead.
And as the sand which is upon the seashore.
Right.
And thy seed shall possess the gate of his enemies.
So that right there, that is part of the contract that the Most High said he will do to Israel, right? To Abraham and his seed. That little part right there is what a lot of people want to run from when they talk about the blessings of Abraham. See, so read it from the top, read it one more time.
That in blessing I will bless thee.
Right.
And in multiplying I will multiply thy seed.
So we've been over that. He's going to multiply his seed. His seed is going to be among all nations. Go ahead.
As the stars of the heaven.
Go ahead.
And as the sand which is upon the seashore.
Go ahead.
And thy seed shall possess the gate of his enemies.
That right there is what a lot of people don't want to come to terms with. That this is a prophecy. This is a prophecy. Now, if you go through this timeline, and I know you're not gonna, like, when you deal with a lot of these Christians, speaking of Ariel, when you deal with a lot of these Christians, you're not gonna go through their specifics, because you want the scriptures that go straight to the point. We're gonna get into that, but for your edification, this is something that you have to understand, that the Most High made a promise to Abraham that he would possess the gate of his enemies. So now you got a foreseeing and a foreshadowing of what? That Israel will have enemies, his seed will have enemies, and it will come to a point to where his seed, not him, but his seed will do what?
Have rule.
That possess the gates of his enemies. They will possess the gates of their enemies. So when you go through the timeline, this is why it's important that you go and read from you read from Samuel's Chronicles, and you read the Kings, and you read, remember, Jeremiah, Isaiah, and Ezekiel, all the prophets fit within 1 Samuel's, 2 Samuel's, the Chronicles, and which is a lot of iteration of 1 Samuel's, 2 Samuel's, right? It fits within there. Because those prophets, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Jeremiah, came through the Assyrian Empire, Babylonian Empire, Persian and Median Empire, right? They came through and did what? Prophesied to Israel.
Right.
So we had 40 years of peace. That was it. From then on, from Jeroboam and Rehoboam, it was chaos. And we, the 9.5 goes into captivity and slavery, right, in Assyria, and then they leave. 2nd Ezra 13 comes into play, right? And there, Israel, the 9.5 go to another world, right? Another land, another place, right? So the 9.5 end up here. So I'm just trying to show you the timeline. When you look at it historically, when has this came to pass? 40 years? 40 years is the only time that was at peace, right? 40 years of Solomon.
Right.
After that, it was chaos. So the prophecies never, as Isaiah came about, Ezekiel came about, Jeremiah came about, and they start laying these prophecies out, it never happened.
Right, hasn't been fulfilled.
It hasn't been fulfilled.
Right.
All right, so we know what happened after the Babylonian, Persian Medes, the Greeks and the Romans. We know what happened.
God.
Christ, right, came, and they were still in slavery, captivity, right?
God.
Greco-Roman Empire.
God.
Revelations in what John the Revelator on the Isle of Patmos.
Yep.
That's how it ends, right? It ends with him in captivity.
Yep.
Okay, you say, okay, so what happened after the Greco-Roman Empire? Did we all of a sudden come out of captivity and slavery?
Nah.
Christ come back, we started ruling and we possessed the gate of our enemies?
Nah.
It can be because at that time only the 2.5 tribes were in the land.
Right.
The other 9.5 wasn't even there.
So just think about that. And that's just a rough timeline of like, let's look at this and see how these prophecies never came to pass. So now, I didn't write none of that down. That literally was off my head. That's how y'all have to be able to have this. So when you're dealing with people and dealing with them, most of them don't know history. They don't know biblical history. So you have to know these things to be able to articulate how these things are going to unfold, or have they unfolded. And based on the Bible, they have not. Right? It hasn't happened. We haven't possessed the gate of our enemies. Right? Esau, I forgot the king, but it was in Chronicles I was reading the other day. It says Esau loosed the bands because Israel was so wicked. The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, they were so wicked. So Esau was in captivity under us for a moment. And then they what? Came from the captivity. Ammon, Moab, right? All the nations were in captivity to some point, or what's the word? Not even captivity. They were subject. So it's good to know this, because then you can start understanding for yourself that no step of the way that this happened. Now, all right, what I didn't add in here, and it's been in my head though, go to Malachi. It says, it says, dang. I want to just add this to this. And remember, this is for the sister, but this is for brothers and sisters that don't have this. I know a lot of y'all do have it. It's Numbers 23 and 19. There's another one. There was another one in Malachi. Read this one and I'll find that one too.
Numbers chapter 23 and verse 19.
Yeah, there you go. Malachi.
Oh.
Okay, so give me both of those. Yeah, I was thinking of the Malachi. Read that. Numbers 23:19.
God is not a man that he should lie.
Right. So the Most High is not a man that he make things up and he put things out there that is going to change. The Most High he's already seen all of this. Right? Remember, he's eternity. He is eternity. So his timeline, while our little timeline's like this, his timeline keeps going. Right? It keeps going and going and going and going and going. So he's not like us, a man that we didn't think ahead. We didn't calculate. We properly didn't assess how this may go. He's not a man that he should what?
Lie.
So this is very important, because what do they say that God does? Why they don't deal with the Old Testament? He changed it. Now that means basically what he told Abraham was a lie. Well, no, it wasn't a lie. It was just like he changed it. All right, read Malachi 3:6. Go ahead.
Malachi chapter 3 and verse 6.
Go ahead.
For I am the Most High, I change not.
Go ahead.
Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
And because he doesn't change, right? And because he doesn't change, we are not destroyed as a nation.
Right.
Because his promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So this is very important. Yes, to stick here in this little moment in Abraham's time. In the beginning, it's very important to stay here to remind him this is what we do. We're like, okay, is he a God that he should lie? No, well, he doesn't lie. Okay, well then why are you saying that the Old Testament is done away with? Or the promises that Abraham made is what? Null and void. The promises that the Most High made to Abraham is null and void. What is that noise? The children of the corn?
Yeah, God.
You hear that?
Yeah, that's
It's all evil out there. Were they supposed to be singing down the block or something?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought they were outside. I'm like, what is that? Right. I'm like, I thought they were doing Christmas carols outside. I'm like, what is that noise? But seriously, we gotta stick. Well, we deal with this subject of the Gentiles coming in. Now, this is you got these brothers that recently, and we already knew it was going to come here, because how brothers are. I've been saying this for 9-10 years already. They anointed themselves, and when you anoint yourself, nobody is checking you. There's no checks and balances, right? There's no checks and balances. That's why the Most High said, he never said go out in ones. He said go out in 2s and 3s. And then he said the warning in Ecclesiastes 4:9, woe to him that is left alone. When he falls, who will be there to pick him up? Right? Then he tells us there's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the ways thereof are death. Then he tells us there's a man that thinketh himself to be something, when he is nothing, he fooleth himself. So he gave us all the knowledge to warn us that there has to be checks and balances. Right?
God.
So now you got these brothers talking about all of a sudden. Now remember, these are the same individuals that are talking about Paul, that what Paul said wasn't no important. So strike one.
Right.
Or actually, for us, it's already strike you out, right? But for y'all, strike one. Right? Paul, words are not in the Holy Spirit. Bro, you already lost. Because now you're adding and taking away, right? Now they're saying what? They're jumping on the bandwagon of the same Christianity that I already knew where it was going. Because when you come in and you don't want to conform to the Israelite idea, and I'm not talking about man, I'm talking about go to the Bible and understand how we're supposed to conduct ourselves, live, change, dress, eat, all that. You have lost the connection. But because they can speak well, they garnered a lot of attention. But now they're teaching what? The Gentiles, the Edomites can be saved. So that's why her question literally right on time with like what's right now on the internet And you know, nobody believes it. No real Israelite believes it. But they are going to get what? They are going to get brothers that were Christian mind to, oh, okay, now I'm gonna deal with Esau, right? That they are going to get that. But the fact is this, that's never been the case. Their foundation was never sure. This is how we know. Brothers that do this bandwagon, jumping around, and I want to choose what I want, a la carte gospel.
Yeah.
A la carte gospel, their foundation is never sure.
Mm-hmm.
The foundation of Christ stands sure. So you gotta know that you know that you know,
Mm-hmm.
and know that you know. Because if not, you're gonna be that guy sitting around 8 years, 9 years, coming back and saying what? Well, you know, I feel like, and it didn't start with that. You know what it started with? You can have anal sex. It started with you can smoke blunts. There's nothing wrong with that.
You can wear fitted hats while you teach.
You can wear fitted hats while you teach. You can forget dressing like a priest. I wanna merge niggerism within the, like I'm gonna put no difference between priest and just a regular old nigga off the street. So this is what you have. It's so funny. It's pathetic. It's sad.
Yeah, it's sad because
Yeah.
again, how many brothers and sisters were led astray. But this is why we do have to study. Yahweh Shai did warn us about these things in the last days.
I don't want to take them off topic. That's not the topic. The topic is not them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying it's fitting for the right question, because
Okay.
if we go into them, we're going to be hearing a whole different topic.
Not even about them, just about the lack of study.
Go ahead. Bring it.
Yeah, not even about them. It's,
Uh-huh.
it's how you can be led astray if you're just here to follow men. But in Matthew 24 and 24. Matthew 24 and 24.
Matthew chapter 24.
Yeah, go ahead.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show
False teachers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
and shall show great signs and wonders.
Right. What great signs? Like, wow, look at how educated they are, or look at this information, look at that information. They know how to say the Greek words. How you can't say the Greek words, right? So it's like a great sign. I mean, some people are joined. They said the Jews seek a sign, the Greeks seek after knowledge, right? But that's our people. Our people are joined to that. Go ahead.
In so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive.
If it were possible, what would happen?
They shall deceive the very elect.
What's stopping that? The brothers that have been staying faithful to what they've been taught. That's what's stopping that. That's where you have to understand why it's so dangerous to have itching ears.
Yeah.
To be having, it says have many counselors, but only have one master, one teacher. Because if you're gonna get yourself confused. You're going to be looking and hearing all different kind of doctrines, and this is not for us to say, well, I like a little bit of that, I like a little bit of that, and then I'm going to make my own thing.
See, yeah, because this is what I want to go down that road. No, because it's bringing all of that mentality to a crescendo. I heard a brother had a conversation with them. Well, he was going over a topic. Actually, it was what's the name? What's the other? The young cat. Nightquan was like going into it.
Oh yeah.
But what I heard, this is what I heard. What Nikon was bringing out, that just showing that how the confusion, just showing how, wait a minute, so when are you gonna change something else in the next 3 months?
You're gonna have to.
And but that's what keeps happening. So it's very important just to understand why, to really understand what you're doing, right? Or else you're going to be confused. And that's what Satan does. He's going to do in this generation. He's going to bring confusion of faces, and he's going to make the land barren of faith. He's going to do that because the righteous are going to be faithful. So let's stay on topic. The topic is, are the Gentiles or the nations going to get into the kingdom? Yes, They are going to get into the kingdom, but what are they going to be doing in the kingdom? So why did we start in Genesis? Because this is the promise from the beginning, before we can even get all the way through the timeline of what Ezekiel, Isaiah, Jeremiah said. Let's start back with a promise where God, Yahweh, said to who? Abraham. All right? So that's where we're at. If you have any questions, brother, what's your name? Jaquan? Yes, sir. Okay, if you have any questions, just feel free. I know you're coming in on the topic, but any questions on the topic, we would love to answer it, all right? If you got questions off of the topic, we can wait for after as well. All right? So we have a question online. That's what we're going over. We're going over, the sister wanted to know, are the Gentiles or the nations, people outside of the Israelites, are they going to make it into the kingdom? So we're in Genesis 22 verse where? 22 and 7. Let's reiterate. The brother came in and I don't want him to be like in the middle of the story. Let's start from the beginning because we're there anyway. Go ahead, read that.
Genesis chapter 22, verse 17.
Go ahead.
That in blessing I will bless thee.
Right.
And in multiplying I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven.
Right. So this is the blessing that the Lord, the Most High, gave to Abraham. Go ahead.
And as the sand which is upon the seashore.
Right.
And thy seed shall possess the gate of his enemies.
So we're focusing on that point right there. Why? Because this is something that did not come to pass, that the Most High promised, and he said he would do for his seed. Okay? All right. So that's why that brings us back to this scripture. Go to Luke 168. And this is the only one we're going to go over from last Sabbath. Because that brings us to this mind. Now, mind you, let's think about this, y'all. Let's just put this together. This was prophesied all the way back in 2000 BC. I bet you it's somewhere around there. If you go ChatGPT the timeline for Abraham, it's around maybe, I'm thinking 2000 BC. So you go 2000 BC. Then you go all the way to 3 AD. And John the Baptist's father says this. Remember, the prophecies we were going to do is possess the gate of our enemies. Read that Luke 168.
Luke chapter 1 verse 68.
Go ahead.
Blessed be the Lord God of Israel. For he hath visited and redeemed his people.
And we went over this last week, who salvation was for. He had redeemed his people. Go ahead.
And have raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
Go ahead.
And he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets.
Right. All the things that they want to undo by saying the Old Testament is done away with, or we don't use the Old Testament, or you don't need the Old Testament, right? It's all, everything in the New Testament is a reiteration and edification of the Old. So for you to say we don't need the old, you're literally doing away with the prophets. That's why Christ said, I came not to do away with the law or the prophets. Right. For that simple reason. Okay, go ahead.
Which have been since the world began.
Go ahead.
That we should be saved from our enemies.
So check this out. So what was it, Abraham's date?
About 2,200 years.
Okay, 2,200 BC, right?
No, it was 175 BC.
175 BC.
Now, yeah, it's about 2,200 years.
Oh, so it's 2,000 years ago. That's 2,000 years. 2,000 years from Abraham all the way to Zacharias making this statement during the time of the birth of Christ, or close to the birth of Christ, right? They're still in slavery. So he's still saying, wait a minute, you said 1,000 what?
2,200 years. That's from.
You said 2,200 years ago. No, I'm talking about you want
to Christ.
From then to John the Baptist. Yes.
From mine, on mine I got 2,000 BC to 4,000. Well, 4 BC.
4 BC, right?
So
which was
it's right. It's closer to that time of Christ, because Christ was 3.
He was 3, 4 over there, right? Approximately, right? So check this out. We're still praying that he fulfills a prophecy that was said all the way back in the past. Mm-hmm. Now, ask yourself, from 3 BC till 2025 AD, right? Are we ruling?
Nah.
Absolutely.
Are we over the nations? Is righteousness in the earth?
Nah.
So we're literally still waiting for this.
Right.
We're gonna possess the gate of our enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is how long it's been. So that's why they do away with the Old Testament. Oh, I don't deal with the Old Testament. Then you're doing away with all the things that the Lord promised. Now, let's reiterate. I know y'all got it, but let's reiterate what the Most High said about he's a liar, about him lying. Go back to Numbers real quick. Read that. Just for the brother that came in, he can get these verses. Kind of get on track where we're at. Go ahead.
Numbers chapter 23 and verse 19.
Go ahead.
God is not a man that he should lie.
Right. So the Most High didn't say something and he's not going to do it.
Right.
So that's what we're waiting for. That's what we're waiting for. And he said, and the prophets prophesied and edified more on this statement. This is one statement. He's not a God that he should lie. Go ahead.
Neither the Son of Man that he should repent.
Repent meaning go back on.
Right.
So he's not a God that he's going to go back on his word.
Right.
Right? To go back to Malachi 3 and 6 one more time. Malachi 3 and 6.
Malachi chapter 3 verse 6.
He can't get them all. Go ahead.
For I am the Lord.
Right.
I change not.
And he doesn't what?
Change not.
So he's not changing his mind. He told Abraham, your seed was going to possess the gate of your enemies. It's never happened. Then that is going to happen. Right? Now we got to get when it's going to happen. Right? So I know her question's on, well, is this answering my question? Are the nations going to be in the kingdom of heaven? Yes, they are going to be there. But they're going to be there in another birth.
Right.
They're going to be doing something else in the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
So God doesn't change. Go to 2nd Ezra 6 and 54 and let's get into this. See, this was prophesied all through the Bible and reiterated. What we're reading is scriptures reiterated, but from what was reiterated in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
That's all we're doing. We're just going to go to all the verses that reiterate what God said in the beginning, what Yahweh said in the beginning, which is what? That he promised Abraham that Abraham's seed, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob have the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, that we will possess the gate of our enemies.
Right.
So Ezra, the prophet Ezra comes back in, and what does he say? This is how you know that the Bible is in agreement,
Right.
that the prophets are in agreement and don't contradict itself. Nothing changed, right? 2nd Ezra 6 and 54.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. After these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
Look, so Ezra comes back, and he prophesied, he's reiterating something that was said all the way back during the time of Adam.
Right.
He's reiterating what Moses wrote. You got to think about this. Nothing changes. That's why when these cats try to come and change what was said, they're forgetting what the Most High promised.
Right.
Go ahead.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the people whom thou hast chosen. So we all come from Adam, but he has a certain elect. You're going to read down to verse 59. Go ahead.
All this have I spoken before thee,
Go ahead.
O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
Literally, this earth was created for your sake.
Right.
And this is why people don't want to deal with the Old Testament. Why they don't want to deal with the Apocrypha. Because scriptures like this is racist. It's racist. Racist just means for your race.
Right.
So when they ask, well, is God a racist? Yes, he's a racist. A bigot is different.
Right.
A bigot is someone that shaves off their head and go beat up black people. Or vice versa. Black people that beat up white people, right?
Right.
But God is a racist because he's for his race. So read on.
As for the other people which also come of Adam.
Right?
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
That what? This is how you know that they had to take out the Apocrypha because scriptures like this.
Oh, yeah.
Now this goes back to the mind of what? Abraham being told you're going to possess the gate of your enemies.
Right.
That doesn't contradict it. It actually goes with that.
Right.
So now we got the prophet Ezra edifying more on what the promise was. That we would run the earth. Not just a little space, y'all, over there in Jerusalem. Not just Mesopotamia.
No.
The whole world
Right.
was created for you. Right? We get happy with a little block. You know what I mean? You was in the world and you sold a dime bag. You sold you a few joints on the block and you're like, man, I'm running it. Not the block. That's the white man's block. He runs his block. We're going to take over the world.
Right.
Right? So that's why this preparation takes patience. Because we got to be prepared for the one that can do it. Because we know us, we can't do it. We can't even unify properly. Right? They think it's going to be about economics. We got to get the economics together. But y'all don't understand, black man, we got to get our money right. Then the other group is like, no, we got to get the money right, but we got to get the guns right.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Then we get the weapons right, and you're walking through the door like Esau. Right? And you're like, see, when we're training, then we're good. Right? Yeah? Fine. Get all of that, but that ain't going to be your salvation.
Right.
I'm not saying don't get the money, but that ain't going to be our salvation. I'm not saying don't get it on. But that ain't going to be your salvation. They don't understand our salvation got to come through Christ.
Right.
He's got the bigger gun. He's got the bigger gun. And when I mean that, to say that all the weapons that is going to be pointed at him, it's not going to work.
Right.
He needs to intervene, and we need that twinkle to get past that bullet. Because right now, if you get hit by a bullet, it's going right through you.
Oh, yeah.
And that day, it ain't. So it has to be the big bro that comes back and sets everything right. And that's what we have to understand. In order to get here, or get what was promised us, that we possess the gate of our enemies, which is literally every nation that is against us, that lied on us, right? We're going to possess all nations. So yeah, they're going to be in the kingdom. I keep saying this, and as we go through it, you're going to understand more. If the Most High wanted to Thanos snap everybody and everybody just start going in the dust, that could have been happened. There's a process in the way this is going. It's for a reason, to glorify the name of the Most High, to glorify the people of Israel, you, brothers, sisters, to take he said, the bastings of the world to confound the wise, right? The nobodies, the misfits, right? The losers, right? All of us, he's going to take all of us from the dirt and show us to be kings and priests. So that's why it's this process, right? Go ahead.
Thou hast said that they are nothing,
right?
But be like unto spittle.
But be like unto spittle, all the other nations, right? See? So this is why the Apocrypha was taken out. But my point of going here is just to reiterate how Ezra was locked in from the beginning of what was promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Did not change. You see that? Now, while they will try to make it seem to change, we're just going to keep going at it. Keep showing them it did never change. Go ahead.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Go ahead.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing.
They've been reputed as what?
Nothing.
They've been reputed as what?
Nothing.
Wait a minute, but they're just like me and you.
Nothing.
I didn't write it. Yeah, I know, they get mad. They get angry, right? I didn't write it. The Most High is telling us. The Most High didn't intervene and said, hold on, Ezra. That's very mean of you. Like,
Yeah.
they are men just like you.
Yeah.
I created all flesh. He did.
Right.
And he says what? That they were less than us because they didn't have the law, statutes, commandments. That what elevated us was the laws, statutes, and commandments. The knowledge of what we knew was God-given. Right? So you want to be gods, there it is. But the problem is that we didn't choose to be gods. We wanted to be what?
Like that.
We wanted to be just like them. Niggas, wetbacks, border jumpers, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Negroes.
Right.
Where we'd rather be these things instead of being what he chose us to be. But he said he created the world for us, right? Go ahead.
Have begun to be lords over us.
Right. They begun to be lords over us. Remember, what did Abraham say? And then jumping all the way to 4 BC, what did Zacharias, John the Baptist's father say? We're waiting to be delivered from our enemies.
Right.
Then you go a little further back, because that's Ezra was during the Babylonian Empire, 586 BC, right? Around that time. And what did he say? He said the same thing. Hey, they're still over us. They're lords over us. Where's our promise? Now, look, check this out. Even when Christ died and resurrected, what the apostles come and say?
Oh, yeah. It's not a kingdom for
They said, is it now time
Right.
to give the kingdom to Israel? Exactly. Think about it. That we've been asking for what he promised Abraham for the longest time. And then you're going to come in and be like, nah, he's a liar. That's what they're doing.
Right.
They're coming in and saying, well, God is a lie. He's not going to give it to y'all. They don't want us to believe that. But we know he's a God that he should not lie.
Right.
Go ahead, read on.
And to devour us.
And to do what?
Devour us.
Right. That's what they do. They devour us. They take every damn thing and say, here, let me give you a little bit and I'll give you a little job and make you feel special. Give you a little degree, make you feel special. Right? I was watching this one cat go over self-esteem. I don't know. It popped in my algorithm. He was going over self-esteem and how the black man from the Caribbean and how the black man from America is different when dealing with self-esteem. I was like, whoa. But, I mean, it was on point, though. It wasn't coming from a bit of word standpoint, but he was just breaking it down and just showing you how they prepare the Caribbean man a different way than the American man to be a slave.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this dude's killing it. But that's the thing, that we don't see these things. We don't see that we're still slaves right now. We're just conditioned. We're conditioned to what? To be in servitude and to feel, well, I'm free, man. I can breathe. I can have kids. I can have the big Black Friday. I can get as many TVs I want. So I'm good. You see what?
That's acclimated.
Yes.
That's beyond condition. That's acclimated.
Right.
You got used to
Right, for real. You part of it. I stand corrected. You're right, brother. That's you acclimated. You part of it. No, they don't want to hear that. That's the feelings. Like when you start telling them, nah, you love this place. You love this place. Our people love this, right? Let's stay on topic, though. Let's stay on topic. What verse are we at?
Verse 58.
Go ahead.
But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn,
Go ahead.
thy only begotten,
Right.
and thy fervent lover,
Right.
are given into their hand.
Right. So, what are we stating here today? The sister's question is will the Gentiles get into the kingdom of heaven? What I'm doing is I'm going back to the first promise of Abraham
Right.
in Genesis 22 that reminds us that Abraham was promised the gates of his enemies. And what I'm doing is, all I'm doing is just going back through the prophets and getting the reiteration of that, and truthfully, which is a little more in depth as well. So now it's adding and showing through Ezra, through Moses, and we're going to go to Isaiah, we're going to go to all these prophets, that how much was given to us? When you say the gate of your enemies, you thought it was just what? Yeah, the front gate. Not understanding Ezra's edifying in the spirit more. You made the world for our sake, right? So if the world was made for our sakes, go ahead.
Verse 59. If the world now be made for our sakes,
Go ahead.
why do we not possess an inheritance with the world?
And this is the point. We don't possess an inheritance. It's hard to get land every time, right? You try to buy this land, buy that land. Is it good land? And then once you realize that after all of that, America is going to be a scorching pile of rubbish. When Christ, Yahweh Shai, get done with it. Right? Go ahead.
How long shall this endure?
Go ahead.
That's the end of the chapter.
How long shall this endure? Right? So, because all the prophets are asking the same thing.
Right.
They're like, damn, another captivity? I'm here again. The Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Persian Medes, the Greeks, the Romans. And then after the Roman Empire, you got America. And then do you want to talk about all the other countries that were ruling in Europe before America? Right? You're like, we've been in captivity and tossed around everywhere through all nations, right? So this is what they're asking. 2nd Ezra 7 and 10.
Time.
2nd Ezra 7 and 10. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse 10.
Somebody else get that. Let somebody else read. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse 10.
Go ahead.
And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so, also is Israel's portion.
Go ahead.
Because of their sakes, I made the world.
See? Because of their sakes, I made the world. See, but now when you read 1 on down, he's telling us how we're going to get that world. We got to go through the trials and tribulations and the things to become these kings, right? From 1 on down. But here he's showing us, look, it's their world. Go ahead.
And when Adam transgressed my statutes,
right,
then was decreed that now is done.
Right. You got to think about this. Does that even make sense, y'all? Think about it. Wait a minute. Israelites weren't even born yet. You're telling me that the effect of what Adam did affected the timeline. And this is why we're in the situation where we're in. But originally, check this out. It was created. It was already all planned for the Hebrew Israelites to run the earth.
Wow.
Like, that's why people can't come to terms. They're like, that doesn't, like, the world is yours? Yes, it's yours. It's promised to you. Well, we just don't know what to do with it now. Like, if the world was ours now, what we be doing with it? Blunts, 40s, hoes, hoes, male hoes. We'll be just like the nations. We'll be duplicate of the Gentiles. So that's why it cannot be like that. The Most High's got to clean us up, and that's what he's doing right now. He's cleaning us up, improving us. Some of us want to be clean, and some of us don't give a damn. You want to stay dirty. So he's going to reveal that. Go ahead. You're going to get down to verse 11.
Because of their sakes, I made the world.
Because for their sakes. Yeah.
Because for their sakes, I made the world. And when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now was done.
Right. Then the decree which now was done. Which was what? Trials, tribulation, persecution. When you read the rest of 7th chapter, the decree is the condition we're in. The captivity we're in. The hurt, the turmoil, the pain we're in. So, I once again, one thing we're seeing that is common is that what is not there, that the world's for everybody.
Right.
One thing that's common is like, hey, y'all gonna run the earth with everybody else. I don't see that. We're reading, this world was yours. Right? Why it ain't everybody? Why he didn't just tell us from the beginning, like, hey, Abraham, you know what, all that enemy stuff, I'm going to bring the world at peace, and everybody's going to hold hands and kumbaya. What's up with this possess the gate of your enemies? Why you just didn't squash it there and say, Abraham, you and through your seed, peace is going to be brought on the earth.
We are the world.
We are the children, right? Because that ain't the fact. We're not dealing with a God that he made a promise to his people, and he's going to keep that promise. Daniel 7, verse 27. Somebody get this. Come on. Mawala, where you at? Shawab, go ahead.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 27.
Daniel 7:27. Go ahead.
And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven
Go ahead.
shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High.
Wait a minute. So Ezra's saying it. Daniel's saying it. But why you just don't say, why all these people of the Lord, people of the Creator? See, this is why they don't want the Old Testament. And this is why it had to happen when Christ said, I came not to do away with the law of the prophets, to make them all liars. You see that? He had to do this. So Daniel comes back. He's given the vision of things in the spirit of the Most High. And the Most High is telling him what?
And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom
Right.
under the whole heaven
Go ahead.
shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High.
Check that out. You're like, well, we're all saints. Okay, let's go there. Let's show who the saints of the Most High. Because we know they can run with that one, right? They go to Psalms 148.
God.
Who are the saints of the Most High? Is it different than what Ezra said? Huh? See, right there, it added everybody, right? Read that. Come on.
Psalm chapter 148 and verse 14.
Go ahead.
He exalteth also the horn of his people,
Go ahead.
the praise of all his saints,
Uh-huh.
even the children of Israel.
Even who?
The children of Israel.
Wait a minute. So, you got Saint Pope John Paul, the pedophile third to the fifth power. Like, you ain't no father. You're not a saint.
Billy Graham, you say?
Yeah, he put these.
Joe Osteen.
He says, "What does thou have to do to declare my statutes?"
God.
They're not saints. You're the saints of the Most High.
Right.
Right.
They'll never be saints.
That's right.
Go ahead.
A people near unto him.
Hey, people, what?
Near unto him.
You're the saints of the Father. So let's go back. Now that we established that, let's read Daniel's again. The prophecy, the promise, the vision he's seen. What did he see? That my job has not came to pass.
Right.
This is another prophecy, but what do we see? We start seeing, hey, remember what I promised your forefather? I'm going to do this.
Right.
And he gives the one prophet, and then he gives the next prophet, and then what happens? Everybody's hoping. Everybody's faith is set to this day.
Right.
What do you think we're here for? Let's be real. What is the reason, one of the reasons why you're here? What?
To make it for the salvation when Christ comes.
Yes. Payback.
Right.
Justice.
I couldn't live in a world where they don't get it. They win. I couldn't live in this world, y'all. Yahweh Shai would have to, he's going to have to come and stand before me and say, listen, shut up, boy. They're going to be they're going to be sitting with you and drinking in the kingdom. Then I'm a con. But as of now, I cannot see them winning.
That would be so unjust too when you think about it. You're reading Daniel, right? Who's a righteous man, he's a saint. Where was he at when he wrote this? He's in captivity. Where was Jeremiah at?
Captivity.
Where was Ezekiel at?
Captivity.
Where was Yahweh Shai at?
Captivity.
Like, so these guys that oppressed us, that oppressed these righteous men, there's a remnant of them that can be able to dodge the judgment that we had to go through as a whole nation. Hey, that don't make sense.
Yeah.
That's what's interesting though, is that when they talk about this new covenant, it's kind of like them telling us like,
You ain't gotta get a whoop.
You ain't gotta get whooped.
Yeah.
Like y'all, like we literally were invited into y'all house, and we don't have to follow none of the rules.
Right.
And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like I'm like, would you allow somebody into your house, somebody else's child into
That's
your
the
house,
God.
who don't gotta go by none of your rules?
That's the God
and
they
you
have.
give them privileges.
They spooky, y'all. They're spooky, but because one thing that it is, especially with the so-called white man, is he does not want to deal with accountability ever. They're a nation that don't want to deal with accountability.
Right.
It's rare to see a white man actually come out and say it. Now, but I don't only say it, be in league to be able to say, you know what, we got to do something against this. Now, is it going to happen? Yes, it's going to happen. There's going to be Gentiles, there's going to be nations that grab the skirt of him that say he's a Jew
Right.
and clean and admit. Yes, but that doesn't mean that they're going to get a pass, right? So that's what she wants to know. Her question is, finish that Daniel 7:27.
Come, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
Right.
And
So you see that Ezra reiterated, right? Abraham, it was established.
Right.
Then Daniel come back and reiterate and edifies and explains. And then when I say Daniel, let's be real. The Most High gave Daniel the vision to let us know.
Right.
This is what's going to be given to you, right?
Come.
You finish that?
And all dominions shall serve and obey him.
What?
And all dominions shall serve and obey him.
And that's what they don't want to see. This is why they got to cut out the old, right? But they can't, because even in the new, it even kills them. Go to Daniel 7, jump to verse 13.
Verse 13.
Go ahead.
I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven.
Right, so this is the vision that Daniel was given. Go ahead.
And came to the Ancient of Days. And they brought him near before him.
Read.
And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him.
To do what?
Serve him.
See, this is the problem. You know why I jumped down to verse 25 and all the way down? To show you that this kingdom is Christ and the children of Israel.
That's right.
See, they keep thinking that when it talks about the people, it's talking about us. It literally jumps to verse 25 and tells us we are going to be ruling in this kingdom with Christ.
Oh, yeah.
They keep trying to put us into, when it says nations, that's all everybody. No! The Bible never spoke like that. It was the Israelites and it was the Gowarium. The nations.
Right.
Right? Anybody outside of the children of Israel was other nations.
Right.
So no, it wasn't like that. So this kingdom is Christ's kingdom.
That's right.
Alright? Gotta take brothers off their pedestals too. Because we're like, it's our kingdom. It is under Christ though.
Right.
Slow your roll, brother. Because we get too high. It's Christ's kingdom under the Father, right? But we are under Yahweh Shai. And he says you're going to rule the earth. Go ahead.
His dominion is an everlasting dominion,
Go ahead.
which shall not pass away.
So wait a minute. It's going to, there's something that's, you know what? After Christ's kingdom, it's only going to be 1,000 years. No, this is the last end.
Right.
When Christ's kingdom is established on earth, that's it. There ain't going to be no fallout after this.
Right.
We've been through that already.
Right.
All right?
God.
You read 13, 14. Go ahead.
And his kingdom, that which shall not be destroyed. Verse 15.
It shall not be destroyed. Now go to Revelation 22 and verse 14. I wanted to go here first before we get into this, the specifics of the Gentiles being into this kingdom, just to show that this is a promise that cannot be undone. And that promise was, it will be our kingdom. Thy kingdom come. You understand? It would be a kingdom for Israel. He even said, don't look here, don't look there. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Right? He said the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force. You're the kingdom. We're the kingdom. We're the people of the kingdom. The kingdom is nothing without the people.
Right.
So read that. Come on.
Revelation chapter 22 and verse 14.
Go ahead.
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Go ahead.
That they may have right to the tree of life.
Read.
And may enter in through the gates into the city.
Right. So this city, when you read from verse 1, and we could go over Revelations 22 at some time. I just remember, we're on a point. We're trying to show her that this promise of ruling your enemies was literally to one nation. And that promise of us ruling them wasn't for everybody. It was only for to Abraham and his seed. All right? Go ahead.
For without are dogs.
He said everybody else outside of the city are dogs. You're not listening. Like, they're not part of this. And what?
And sorcerers.
And what?
And sorcerers.
Everybody outside is not of us.
Right.
Go ahead.
And whoremongers.
And what?
And whoremongers.
These peoples, nations, cannot enter into this kingdom.
They're not worth spit.
Now, maybe another time we could go in on it. That shows you another thing too. That there is, in the new kingdom, our earth is going to have to be put in order still.
Right.
When Christ comes, that's the initial blow that's going to take out the power of all the kings. But then we're going to have to go set in order all nations. All right? And we can get into that topic too. Right? It's going to go into it. Actually, we're going to go into it a little bit. Go ahead.
And murderers.
And what?
And murderers.
Go ahead.
And idolaters.
Read.
And whosoever loveth and maketh a lie.
So they're not going to be a part of this kingdom. They're not going to be a part of that city, right? All right. So now let's go into this. What part are the Gentiles going to have in the kingdom of heaven? Go to Revelations. You know what? As a matter of fact, go to Matthew's 24. Go to Matthew's 24. Go to Matthew's 24. Watch. It's Matthew's 24. And you're going to start at, actually, I was wrong, 25. Flip it over. 25 and 31.
Con. Matthew chapter 25 and verse 31.
Go ahead.
When the Son of Man shall come in his glory.
Go ahead.
And all the holy angels with him.
Go ahead.
Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory.
Go ahead.
And before him shall be gathered all nations.
And we're going to sing Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Right? Is that what's going to happen? Surely it's in there. I'm sure when you read on, it's going to be there. It's not. Go ahead.
And he shall separate them.
Gather us together.
Shall separate them.
No, hands across America.
Separate them.
No. Wait a minute. This is the time. Red letter Bible. Christ said he's going to do what?
Separate them.
He's going to gather all nations together and do what?
Separate them.
Go ahead.
One from another.
He's going to separate us one from another.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't matter about nations. It just matters if you're like, that's all madness. He's literally telling you he's going to gather all the nations together and separate them one from another. Right. So no, it ain't going to be all nations come in. You know what? Come into my glory, my little children. Go ahead.
As a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats.
As a shepherd divided sheep from the goat. Go ahead.
And he shall set the sheep on his right hand.
Who was the sheep?
Israel.
Go there. Go to Matthew 10, 5 and 6. And then go to, Daniel's 8. And let's show who the goat is.
Matthew.
Go. Huh?
I got Matthew.
Okay, go to Matthew 10, 5 and 6. So we're going to show who the goat is and who the sheep is, right? Now remember, we're starting this entrance into the kingdom. Christ comes back, and all nations are gathered before him. Once again, the perfect time for him to establish this, hold hands across the world, everybody comes together. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. He didn't say, you know what, this is my perfect time, put me in, coach. Right? And then white Jesus pops up and says, you are all my children. But guess what? No. It don't happen, because white Jesus is going to be crying and begging. And the Jesus of the Bible is already established what he's going to do when he comes back.
Right.
He's going to separate everybody. As a sheep divided, the shepherd divided the sheep from the goat. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 10 verse 5. The 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
Even here, Christ making a point.
Right.
Look, I get my 12 apostles, don't go to the Gentiles.
Right.
Go ahead.
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So this analogy of the sheep and the goat, he makes it a point all the time to tell you who the sheep is.
Right.
This is simple. This is like basic. All the time the Israelites are known as the sheep. He's going to separate the sheep from the goat, right?
Right.
Who's the goat?
Daniel chapter 8, verse 21.
8:21, right. I almost had it off the head. I knew it was 8. Go ahead.
Daniel chapter 8 verse 21.
So remember, these two show you who the sheep is and who the goat. Go ahead.
And the rough goat is the king of Grecia.
Is the king of who?
Grecia.
Is the king of who?
Grecia.
The goat was known as the Greeks,
Right.
which we know who that is. The
Right.
Caucasians.
That's right.
That's the goat was represented as, in this instance, as the Edomites. He's separating us as he would do a sheep from the goat. All nations are going to be separate.
Right.
They're not going to be a part of us. Right? Go ahead.
And the great horn that is between his eyes.
All right, there goes it. We can go into that, Daniels. We're not afraid of that either. We can go into there. But right now, we're going to stick on this point. Jump back to Matthews. Go ahead.
And he shall set the sheep on his right hand,
Go ahead.
but the goats on the left.
Go ahead.
Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand,
Go ahead.
Come ye, blessed of my father.
Right there is showing you that nations are going to be separated. So this is the lie that they told us, that everybody's accepted and everybody's going to be a part of this kingdom. But that's not the case. Everybody is not going to be a part of the kingdom on earth. Right? When you go back to that Matthew 21 and 22, the pearly gates and all that, the land paved with gold,
Yeah.
that's only for the chosen.
Right.
Now, the rest of the world, even though we're going to rule it, yes, you're going to have nations in this world, but that kingdom is going to be ruled by the children of Israel.
Right.
So, yes, the Gentiles are going to be here. Yes, they're going to be in a world that is ruled by the righteous.
Yeah.
So, do they benefit? Yes, they do, by all means. But let's go into that. Let's go into from there. Let's jump over to Revelation 21 and 24, and we're gonna read down to 27. Revelation 21 and 24 down to 27. Come on.
Revelation chapter 21 verse 24. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it.
Wait, so nations will be saved. They're going to walk in our light.
Right.
Yes. Amen. Go ahead.
And the kings of the earth do bring their glory.
They what?
Do bring their glory.
Go ahead.
And honor to it.
Right, and honor to it. And the reason I went here on purposely first to show you that the Gentiles are going to be in this kingdom.
Right.
Well, what does it mean they're going to bring their honor into it? We're going to get into that. Go ahead.
And the gates of it shall not be shut at all by day.
That's funny. That sounds like he's quoting something. Because he is.
Right.
He's reiterating Isaiah. Go ahead, read on.
For there shall be no night there.
Uh-huh.
And they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it.
Read.
And there shall in no wise enter into it anything that defileth.
See, anything that what?
Defileth.
See, no nation outside of Israel was going to come into this because they're defiled that's why they were called the uncircumcised.
Right.
They weren't going to be able to come into this place. Go ahead.
Neither whatsoever worketh abomination,
Right.
or maketh a lie,
Read.
but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life.
See? So this kingdom is going to be here on the earth, and it's promised the nations are going to bring their honor. We're going to get to that. I just want y'all to rest on that. Go to Psalms 72 and 11. Psalm 72 and 11.
Time.
Because that's what they get you. But look, the Gentiles are going to be there. They are going to be there. They are going to be in this kingdom. The Lord has a place set up for them.
There's a prophecy. It must be fulfilled.
Yeah, it got to be. We just read it. If y'all didn't get it, without me going to Isaiah 60, without me going to Isaiah 14, he promised Abraham that we will do what? Possess the gates of our enemies.
Time.
Right? Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 72 and verse 11.
Go ahead.
Yea, all kings shall fall down before him.
Right. All nations are going to bow down to Christ and submit.
Right.
Go ahead.
All nations shall serve him.
And all nations will do what?
Serve him.
And all nations are going to serve Christ
Right.
and his anointed, his people.
Right.
Right? I'm going here because I gotta show the sister that these prophecies, these things that were spoken cannot be undone. The Most High made promises, right? In the spirit, when these prophets spoke, they made promises to the children of Israel.
Right.
They weren't just talking out their mouth.
Right.
They were speaking prophecy and things that were going to come to pass. Go to Isaiah 66 and 22. Isaiah 66 and 22. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 66 verse 22.
Go ahead.
For as the new heavens and the new earth.
Right, so it is going to be a new heaven and new earth. There ain't going to be no more smog. There ain't going to be no more... I know, it's going to get weird now. You're like, no more cars? No, there ain't going to be no more damn cars. You're like, man, when I get in the kingdom, man, I want me a Rolls Royce. We're going to be rolling around in chariots, not damn vehicles that mess up the air,
Right.
mess up the environment. Everything is going to be new. That's why it's called the new heaven,
Right.
right? Everything is going to be new. Entertainment ain't going to be COD 7. You know what I mean? It ain't going to be entertainment. It ain't going to be, the Netflix.
Yeah.
Think about it. Everything's going to be new. That's all witchcraft.
Right.
Huh?
Like, what grown-ass man sitting down playing video games in the kingdom of God? I know, you're thinking like, damn, well, what are we going to do? The kingdom of heaven's going to be lame then. Now, you can't even imagine what the kingdom of heaven is going to look like.
Right.
Go ahead, read.
Which I will make shall remain before me,
Go ahead.
saith the Lord.
Right.
So shall your seed and your name remain.
Right.
And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another,
Right.
and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me.
You see that? All flesh is going to worship the Most High God.
Right.
So, yes, they're going to be in the kingdom. Whoever is left after the destruction, they're all going to come and submit themselves to the Father.
Right.
All nations. The Most High is going to have that order. Christ, Israel, and Israel is going to do what? Right, go there. Hold that. Go to Isaiah 2. I don't know why I put that one out there. Go to Isaiah 2.
Come.
Go to Isaiah 2 and 1.
Come.
Right. Wait, did you finish though?
No, sir.
Finish to Isaiah 66. You can't get every scripture, all right? Okay. They got to get one.
2 verse 1.
Because it's not going to flow right.
Right.
Read where you're at. Finish.
Saith the Lord,
Uh-huh.
and they shall go forth,
Right.
and look upon the carcasses of the men
Right.
that have transgressed against me,
Right.
for their worm shall not die.
Right. And that goes into Revelations 18, where it says Babylon will be a continual memorial.
Right.
So they're going to come, we're going to worship, and what are they going to see? The burning Babylon.
Right.
Like this place is going to be a burning pile of dust.
Right.
Just for us to continually always see that what not to do. Go ahead.
Neither shall their fire be quenched.
Neither shall their what?
Fire be quenched.
Neither shall that fire be quenched, right? Go ahead.
And they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh.
They should be abhorring to all flesh. So the Most High is showing us what's going to happen when this new heaven and new earth comes. There's going to be a destruction, and then all people are going to serve, right?
God.
And that brings us to Isaiah 2, right? Read that.
Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountain.
See, and that never happened. Right? Judah tried to be lifted up, but then they started getting wicked.
Right.
They started to try to worship and serve the Lord. But when you read down and when you read in those kings, it said, but they never took away the groves and the hills.
Right.
So they never did it according to this. This is how you know this prophecy is another prophecy that has not been fulfilled. Go ahead.
And shall be exalted above the hills.
And that Israel is going to be exalted above all the hills, all the little kingdoms. The nation of Israel is going to be above them. Go ahead.
And all nations shall flow unto it.
So, you see that? Future prophecy. All nations are going to be there in the kingdom of God.
Right.
It can't just be a kingdom of Israelites.
No.
Then who's going to do the work?
God.
Yeah, you don't understand. Like, if the Most High wanted to do that, he could have snapped or we could have destroyed all nations. He could have gave us the power. Christ could have came back and destroyed all nations. He doesn't want that. All flesh is meant to serve the Most High.
Right.
So there's the shocker. That's for Israelites. A lot of Israelites don't understand that.
Yeah.
That the Most High is going to have all nations serve Him.
Right.
They're all going to do the will of the Father. But right now, it's just about us
Coming back.
being put in that power and that role to do the job of ruling the earth and the policing of the earth. Because we're the next police of the earth.
Right.
Kings and priests of the earth. Right now, we don't even know that.
Yeah.
We don't care about those things. So let's just understand is that, yes, all nations got to be there. Go ahead.
Verse 3.
Uh-huh.
And many people shall go and say,
Uh-huh.
Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain.
Let's go up to the mountain. That many people are going to say, let's go to the mountain of the Most High. Go ahead.
Of the Lord, to the house of God of Jacob.
Go ahead.
And he will teach us of his ways.
He will do what?
Teach us of his ways.
We are going to teach the nations.
Right.
We're going to lead the nations. Go ahead.
And we will walk in his paths.
And they will walk in the paths that we, according to the laws, statutes, commandments, and righteousness, we lead them in. Go ahead.
For out of Zion shall go forth the law.
Well, the law is going to be coming from us.
Right.
So we got a job to do. See, that's why Israel got to understand this is bigger than us. This is bigger than us. I know we want our payback. That's going to come.
Right.
We want revenge. That's going to come. But it's going to come through the Lord. The vengeance is His.
Right.
Right? Which one of you got on the cross? Huh? Like, think about it. Which one of us got on the cross and gave ourselves? None.
Right.
So vengeance is His. He gets the first blow. Right? We get the leftovers. Go ahead.
And the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
Go ahead.
And he shall judge among the nations.
And we're going to do what?
Judge among the nations.
Go ahead.
And shall rebuke many people.
Go ahead.
And they shall beat their swords into
Plowshares.
plowshares. And their spears into
Pruning hooks.
Right. What is that? What?
That's farming equipment.
Working utensils. So all their guns, we're going to turn those into working utensils so they can do what? Work. so they can work.
God.
They're gonna be the new nigga.
That's right.
They're gonna be the new Aunt your mamas. They're gonna be the new day laborers. They're gonna be the ones to build back the world to where we want it to be built up to, and the standard of how we are gonna build it. It ain't gonna be what we think it is right now. So we know the city, what the Lord got prepared for us. That the Most High is gonna bring that to us.
God.
But outside of that, you still got all the other land that needs to be built up.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to do that. So yes, they're going to make it to the kingdom of heaven. Go to Isaiah 49 and 7.
Time.
49, 7 and 8. Then you're going to jump down to Isaiah 49, 22 and 23.
Time.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 49, verse 7.
Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord,
Right.
the Redeemer of Israel,
Go ahead.
and his Holy One.
Read.
To him whom man despiseth.
Right.
To him whom the nation abhorreth.
The nation what?
Abhorreth.
Yeah, us, you, the Most High. They hate us. The nations abhor us. Go ahead.
To a servant of rulers.
Go ahead.
Kings shall see and arise.
Read.
Princes also shall worship.
Read.
Because of the Lord that is faithful.
See,
And
so, listen to what's going on. The kings are going to bow to Christ.
Right.
Go ahead.
And the Holy One of Israel. And he shall choose thee.
He shall choose who?
Thee.
You. That's you, Israelites.
Right.
The chosen. The 144,000. The government. The seed. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord.
Uh-huh.
In an acceptable time have I heard thee.
Right.
And in a day of salvation have I helped thee.
Read.
And I will preserve thee.
I will do what?
Preserve
The
thee.
Most High is going to save us out of the destruction. The righteous. Read.
And give thee for a covenant of the people.
Read.
To establish the earth.
We're going to do what?
Establish the earth.
The other scripture that goes with this, it said the whole earth waited for the manifestation of the sons of God.
Yeah.
So yes, he's waiting for that black man to pull up his damn pants, take the blood out of his ear, right? Stop being worried about the streets. Stop being worried about the job only, and actually come back to the Father. Guess what? All the white people, they're waiting on you. The Chinese, the Japanese, the Africans.
They want peace on earth. They wait.
When they pray, thy kingdom come, all the little Becky at night, they're praying, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth. You know what they're praying for? That the black man gets it together in the earth, because you are going to be the next kings and priests of the earth.
Right.
They don't understand it. Christ told them, don't look here, don't look there. The kingdom of heaven is within you.
Right.
It's in you.
God.
But the problem is, we don't want the kingdom of heaven. We want something tangible. The kingdom of heaven for a lot of us is too far away.
Right.
I can feel this, so I'm good with that. What you're telling me to hope in, believe in, trust in is too far away from my eyesight. So the faithless won't enter into the kingdom. Just like they didn't enter into the first kingdom. Right? Go ahead.
To cause to inherit the desolate heritage.
See, we're going to inherit the desolate heritage, because after Christ gets through with this place is going to be desolate. But guess what? It's going to be rebuilt. It's going to be okay. That's why we need the nations around.
God.
Jump down to verse 22.
Verse 22.
Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord God.
Uh-huh.
Behold, I will lift up my hand to the Gentiles.
Read.
And set up my standard to the people.
Go ahead.
And they shall bring thy sons in their arms.
Right.
And thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders.
Right.
And kings shall be thy nursing father.
Wait a minute. So the nations are going to be there, but the kings are going to be what?
Thy nursing father.
They're going to be feeding your babies the milk, the Similac. They're going to be running and picking the cotton. They're going to be the ones doing the hard labor. See? So yes, they're going to be there. They got to be there.
God.
If not, then what about, hold that, go to Revelation 13 and 9. We'll read it again for record's sake. For the record's sake, go ahead.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9.
Go ahead.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Read.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Must be killed with the sword. Must.
That's right.
They don't understand that. So they have to go through this. Right? It's going to get them right. It's the best thing for them. It's the best thing for them. It was good for us. The Lord whooped us, and guess what? I don't like crack in my community.
Right.
I don't like thugs.
God.
I don't like Uncle Tom ninjas.
Oh.
I hate Christmas.
That's right.
I hate Halloween.
That's right.
All right? It's good for us. We got whooped. It whooped up us and shit. You don't think it's going to help them? It is. They're going to see the light. Go ahead.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
What is the patience? What are we patiently waiting to do? Blow. We're patiently waiting to blow. Right? Blow up on Esau. Blow up on the nations.
Right.
In revenge. But it's got to come the right way. Christ is going to establish this, and we're going to follow through.
Right.
Right? We're going to follow through with our part. The kings, they're going to be what?
Thy nursing fathers.
Read.
And their queens, thy nursing mothers.
Go ahead.
They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth.
Go ahead.
And lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the
I
Lord.
hope Trump is still here. I hope Trump is still here. Right? They're going to lick up the dust of your feet. Thus saith the Lord.
God.
So yes, they're going to be there. Go ahead.
For they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
See? So yes, brothers and sisters, yes. It's been a long time since Abraham was told, hey, you're going to possess the gate of your enemies. This is what he meant.
Right.
They're going to lick up the dust of your feet. And how is that going to happen? If all the nations are Thanos snap. Nah, they're going to be there and they're going to serve.
Right.
They're going to do their job. Go to Isaiah 14 and 1. Isaiah 14 and 1. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land.
So there you go. That land is the new kingdom, the new heaven, the new earth.
Right.
Go ahead.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
So we just read it. They're going to be with us. Right? Now, we could go through this some other time. I went over it a little bit, but to be clear, Jerusalem in Revelation 21 and 22, the city, no unclean thing will enter into that city.
Right.
But the earth being what we're going to rule, they're going to be here.
Right.
So yes. Now we're going to get into that city a little bit more, but I just want to be clear. The Jerusalem where Christ is going to sit, nothing's going to come in there defiled. You got to be clean in that city.
Right.
Right? But the whole earth is going to be ruled by the Israelites.
Right.
Read, come on.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
They're going to do what?
Cleave to the house of Jacob.
Yeah, you remember, like when you look at old slavery movies, who's right there next to Becky and Susie? Huh?
Stephen. What was his name in Django's?
Yeah. Who's there next to them? Who's there serving the drinks? Who's there taking care of the kids? It's us. It was us. Right? When they wanted the hunters, right, for the slave hunters, who they get? They got our people. They got their own people. You had an Uncle Tom nigga and you had a what? Uncle Tom Indian with him. And they were like, okay, you gonna slave, hunt your own people. Right?
Oh, yeah.
That's what they're gonna be doing. We gonna have the same thing. It's literally just the role swap. And we're gonna be I want them slaves to run. It's gonna be fun. Don't you want that? Huh? I want them to run. I want them to go through that. I want to go through the whole antics and the movie, the whole idea of it. Why? Because that's what they did to us, and I want them to feel the same way. The same ideas. The whole Django, I never knew that. I never knew that when they buried them and put them in the ground.
Oh yeah.
Like, until I see now, I was like, dang, there's so much. Then you start doing more research about the buck breaking and all that, and you're like, dang. And then you're like going into deep what happened in slavery. You're like, double? So I want them to do all of that so they can get all of that back. Right? And I want to do all of that. I want to make them have dreams, and then, right? They have a dream that they wake up back in America. But the nightmare is what? They're really not. we want all of that, right? What you want? What do you hope for? Because this is the patience and faith of the saints that we render unto them what they did to us.
Right.
So, Lord willing, those specifics we can get, right? All right, read on.
Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
They're going to do what?
Bring them to their place.
Go ahead.
And
Go ahead.
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
We shall do what?
Possess them.
So let's just be clear about this. A possession is not you sitting with me and eating with me. Well, you know what they used to do to the kids under the table? Put them in footstools, right? That's what they're going to be, a possession.
Right.
That's ownership.
That's ownership. Y'all see that?
Right.
So yes, they are going to be in the kingdom, but it's telling us we're going to possess them in the kingdom.
Right.
They're going to be there. They're going to take us. They're going to nurse us. They're going to take care of us. Go ahead.
In the land of the Lord.
In the land of the Lord. Right? Go ahead.
For servants and handmaids.
I mean, if it's not clear, they're going to be what?
Servants and handmaids.
If it's not clear, they're going to be what?
Servants and handmaids.
So they are going to be in the kingdom of God, but they're going to be servants and handmaids, slaves.
Right.
Right? Now, I know you want to ask specifics. Well, how deep is this slavery going to get? Well, we're not going to do like them. We're not going to be raping them. We're going to keep the laws of the Most High.
Right.
So we're not going to be anal raping them.
Right.
We're not going to do that.
No.
We're going to keep the laws,
Right.
but they're going to be in captivity and slavery. That hard bondage, the beating, the punishment, the pain is going to be on them.
That's right.
But we ain't going to do the homosexual stuff.
Right.
We ain't going to be having horses have sex with they women.
No.
No, that's you laughing. And I know you're laughing out of. I know you're laughing out of like it's crazy. Yeah, I know you're laughing. Your laugh is like, damn, it's crazy as hell. But do your research, what they did to us in slavery. Let's go there. Go to Revelations. Maybe you guys don't understand why I'm saying that.
18.
Go to Revelation 18.
6.
Yep, 18 and 6. Yep.
God. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 6.
Go ahead.
Reward her, even as she rewarded you.
Go ahead.
And double unto her.
Do what?
Double unto her.
What?
Double unto her.
Double. That's what we're waiting for. This is the patience and faith of the saints. One thing, my first 10 years of the truth. That's all that drove me. Is to see my damn foot on their neck. And then I grew up, I really understand that, dang, that's long to come, that is down the road. I gotta make it into the kingdom first. How about that? So I was hoping my foot could be on their neck. I was like, well, when I grew up and I started seeing the entire scriptures, I realized, okay, that's only a hope if I make it into the kingdom.
Right.
But if I'm wicked like them, I'm not going to receive the kingdom. So we got to really understand what it's going to take to take some of this.
You know what, too? We've been talking to a lot of Northern Kingdom brothers, so-called Hispanics. You think that they don't need to hear this? They watch their country become destabilized by American politics. They came with the deception of the American dream, and then got here, and then what? Seeing that these people have a perpetual hatred. They had to see that, but little do they know the comfort, it isn't assimilating with the beast. The comfort isn't just coming in and hiding out and I'm just going to work my job and, you know, and stay to my, the comfort is serving the Most High and Christ, because Christ has that justice for our Hispanic brothers and sisters too. You know, so it is a great class to share with all the 12 tribes. The sister asked a question online, and it's absolutely a great class for all of us to know. Because you look at all of the things that we've been through, from the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the whole United States, right, who's supposed to be about justice, celebrated what? The oppression, the murder, the massacre of the Native American Indians, so-called Native American Indians yesterday. So God is just going to sit back and just let that happen, and there's going to be no justice for them. So yes, this is a great class for the brothers out there in Cali. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and we don't understand that.
Yeah.
That all the tribes, we suffered this, right? We suffered this, of course. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, but I mean, I'm from the tribe of Reuben. I'm ready. I know. But I know everybody's ready for that, right? You can almost taste it. But the work we gotta do is right now, not the work of vengeance. So yeah, let this push you, another anchor to pull you forward, but we gotta make it to this point, to the end, to get this vengeance that we want, right? All right, go ahead. Jump back.
And double under her.
Right.
Double according to her works.
Right.
In the cup which she had filled. Filled to her double.
Right. The cup which she had filled to her double. And that's what this nation is going to get. Right? That's what all nations are going to get. Remember, you shall possess the gate of your enemies. Right. Now we're understanding why it cannot be undone. Why they keep reiterating what the Father said from the beginning of the covenant. Right. It can't be undone. All right, where are we at? Isaiah 14.
Verse 2.
Go ahead.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
Go ahead.
And they shall rule over their oppression.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
Oh, happy days. Right?
Right.
He's gonna give us rest from our sorrow. Like, why is this in the Bible? Why is this here? Like, when did we get rest?
Right.
This is what you gotta ask them, sister. Because when they say, well, that happened. When? When did this happen? Because during the time of the prophecy, we was getting our butts spanked.
Right.
Right? Who was ruling during this time? What king was ruling during the time of Isaiah prophecy? Huh?
Yeah, well,
Go ahead.
part of it was Judah was still in ruling, but we was getting attacked by the Assyrians, and they took.
Yeah.
And then Babylon came in.
Right. It was so much chaos going on. So this didn't happen. While we over here being told everything's gonna be all right. You gonna rule. Well, we get damn trodden down by the Gentiles, right? So imagine their faith. They're like, you gave us this prophecy, Isaiah, and we all died. You gave us this prophecy, and they all died. And then Jeremiah came, he gave prophecy, he died. Ezekiel came and died. And then Christ comes in the New Testament, and the apostles are what? Let's go there now.
Acts 1:6.
Go to Acts 1:6.
Yeah.
Think about it. They all died.
They was ready. They was ready for it.
Yeah.
They was ready for it.
Read this. Come on.
Acts chapter 1 and verse 6. When they therefore will come together, they asked of him, saying.
Right, so you got to know the timeline. Christ died, resurrected, right, showed himself, and he said to them, what?
Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom of Israel?
See? He didn't say the kingdom of the world.
To Israel.
To Israel.
Right.
Will you give the kingdom back to Israel? Meaning role swaps.
Yeah.
You think they thinking about Herod and Pharaoh and whatever damn a Greek god, king or whatever that. They're thinking like, are you ready to give the kingdom back to your people? That's what they asked Christ. But what did he say?
And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the time or the season.
You know what? They had to wait.
Right.
And then they what? Died.
Mm-hmm.
Now, not for nothing. Because remember, we know all those prophets and men, their name has been written. Some shall be raised to everlasting life. And that's what those men, Ezekiel, the Jeremiah, Micah, all those men that died in the Lord, they're going to be raised in the Lord. Right. That's the promise.
Right.
For us that believe. So we're fighting for something more than just what's here and now.
Right.
Right? We're fighting for, yes, you might die here. It might just be he don't come back for another 7,500 years. You never know. Or it might be he ends it before this guy's term. Hopefully Trump brings us into World War III. That's what I'm praying for. Like Trump, just do it, bro. You know what you want to do. Just do it. Right? Go set off Russia. Piss them off. Go give them the weapons to Ukraine. And let's bring it on. Right? But we don't know that, right? We're all hoping for this.
Right.
Come on, read on in Isaiah 14.
God, Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
Go ahead.
And from thy fear. And from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
Right. And then he goes in and starts talking about the land and what they're going to suffer. Right? So go to Isaiah 60. Let's try to get to Isaiah 60 and 1. And let's get more in depth unto the kingdom of heaven. But I got to start from 1. Like I told Bakar, when I read this chapter, for the new brother or sister that's asking the question, I start from 1 so you can read in context what is going on. I don't like jumping straight to the point in here because they're going to take you to 1. The Christian is going to take you to 1. I want to take you to 1. Because how it starts out. You're like, well, see, there you go. But remember, we talked about it earlier. We talked about it earlier where it says in Revelations, it said, and the nation of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, right? Right. Now, we got a little smell of that in Isaiah 2. But this is going to get more specific. Come on, read that.
Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
Go ahead.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
Yes, that's what we're in now. Darkness is covering the earth. Go ahead.
And gross darkness the people.
And we know that because the lies are covering everybody.
Right.
It says the righteous shall scarcely make it.
Right.
We're in a time where darkness, lies, falsehood, heresies is covering the earth. Go ahead.
But the Lord shall arise upon thee.
That prophecy, remember, we keep hearing about he's going to come back. He's going to do what he said do, right? Go ahead.
And his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Go ahead.
And the Gentiles shall come to thy light.
So these are the actual Gentiles.
Right.
They are going to come to the light.
Right.
Oh, they going to see it. Go ahead.
And kings to the brightness of thy rising.
But you got to read from 1 on down to understand what that light is. Go ahead.
Lift up thine eyes round about.
So here's a fact. That are they going to come to the laws? We read that. Are they going to come to realize the truth? We read that. A true Israelite, if you understand, you don't get upset that a nation wants to learn the laws and commandments. I'm not upset at that. You're supposed to. But that doesn't negate you from the punishment that the Father said that you're going to get. Just like, think about it. Let's think about this. I said it just a second ago, did a chariot come down and swoop away Jeremiah when he was righteous in the captivity? He stood for righteousness. He went through it. They put him in a dungeon hole.
Right.
He went to Israel and told him and commanded, and guess what? A chariot did say, okay, Jeremiah, he died with his people. Right. So all of a sudden, the white man, the African man, these nations that committed these atrocities, they just get a pass. No. By all means, you should be coming to the Lord. They should be. But by the way, the way you can come to the Lord is what is it? No. Hashtag ISBHPK. Give your alms and give your donations. That's what you Gentiles should be doing. That's first and foremost. What else? What else are you going to do? So yeah, by all means, the nation should be coming and realizing and teaching, or rather admitting to the truth. Are they doing that though? Are they going to do that? How about this? Let's just say we have yet to see that. In the end of the world, we have yet to see. By all means. But that doesn't negate them going through what the prophecy said that was going to happen. It doesn't matter. You can be the house nigga all you want. That's fine. You can come grab the skirt and say, you know what, I believe in what y'all saying. That is fine too. You know what I mean? Well, how you going to help? Now, that's all talking to you what? Add some help. Maybe the Most High look on your arms and say, we won't kill you. We'll keep you preserved for captivity and slavery. Because that's really what it's going to come down to with the nations. So they are going to come to our light. Go ahead.
Lift up thine eyes round about and see.
Right.
Or they gather themselves together.
Right.
They come to thee.
Read.
Thy son shall come from far.
Right. That now it's talking about us.
Right.
We're coming from far. Remember, we just read that in Isaiah 14. That they're going to be nursed on them. They're going to be carrying the sons of God on their shoulders. Right? Go ahead.
And thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side.
Go ahead.
Then thou shalt see and flow together.
And we're going to do what?
Flow together.
We're going to see and be a mate. What? Read on.
And thine heart shall fear.
And we're going to what?
Thine heart shall fear.
When we see this, it's not going to be like even reading it gets you choked up. You're like, Yahweh, I want to see this. Because it's not imaginable. You can't even fathom this right now. All you worried about is, man, when class going to be over? Because I got to get back to work. I got to get some sleep. You can't imagine this. You can't really embody a nation and a people carrying you around on your shoulders and taking care of your kids and taking care of your life and serving you. You can't. I know I can't. And like, I know it's in here, and I know the word of the Most High true, and I know it's going to come to pass, but right now to see it, I'm like, oh, it's hard. Because all the hell and everything that is going on around us.
Right.
But I know it's going to happen. I know that. Go ahead.
And be enlarged. Because the abundance
and we're going to be what?
Enlarged.
Why?
Because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee.
That's what it means in Revelations, y'all. When it says, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it. They're going to give you everything. Knowing you're the sons of God, you know how they run around for Chris Brown, and they want to take a picture with Chris Brown and pay $1,000 a picture? That's you. They're gonna be you're the son of. You know how they see you in China now and they say, "Oh, your skin is black," and they act weird with these YouTubers like, "I never seen a black guy. Get the hell out of here!" Right? It's gonna be the opposite.
Right.
It's gonna be like, "That's my Lord." That's what the Most High is telling us. Everything's going to be converted unto us. Right? All those riches and the gold and the real gold, all the things they hide, that's yours. Right? What does Yahweh Shai need with it? Yahweh Shai is going to be sitting in a kingdom paved with gold. Right? That just go back to Revelation. We need to go over Revelation 21 and 22. So, think about it. All these things are going to be given to us. They're going to throw it at our feet. Go ahead.
The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee.
Read.
The multitude of camels.
So are we clear? It's clear as day that they're going to be in the kingdom of God. But it's clear of day the role they are going to take in the kingdom of God. They're going to be servants and slaves. Go ahead.
The multitude of camels shall cover thee.
Read.
The
dromedaries,
the dromedaries
Uh-huh.
of Midian
Uh-huh.
and Ephah,
Uh-huh.
all they from Sheba shall come. They shall bring gold
they
and
should be what?
bring gold.
Not the middle of the mall gold. Huh? That real gold.
Right.
It's not going to be the fake gold, It's not going to be the what are they making those, they're like making new diamonds now?
Artificial diamond.
The artificial diamonds, they're going to be that, bro. You're going to go give me some real diamonds with your teeth.
Not gold plated.
I want the glaciers, but you're going to have to go get it the hard way. Yeah, the rocks. Go ahead.
They shall bring gold and incense.
They should be what?
Gold and
Go
incense.
ahead.
And they shall show forth the praises of the Lord.
All praise be the Most High.
That's
Here,
right.
my Lord, this is for you. That's what it's going to be.
Right.
They're going to praise the Father by serving you.
Right.
Read.
All the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee.
Go ahead.
The rams and the boath shall minister unto thee.
Go ahead.
They shall come up with acceptance on mine altar.
They shall do what?
Come up with acceptance on.
I'm bringing all my gold, my lands, my wealth to you
Right.
to show obeisance. Yeah, the light is going to come to them. Right? It's either going to be the light or the damn flashlight. Which one? Right? Because that's what does, right? Is what light is going to come to you? You either going to stop at the red light or get the flashlight, right? Go ahead.
And I will glorify the house of my glory.
And the Most High is going to glorify His glory by all these nations just coming and giving and serving. Go ahead.
Who are these that fly as a cloud?
Read.
And as the doves to their window?
Read.
Surely the isle shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from fall.
So do what?
Bring thy sons from fall.
So see, this is what, when you put these scriptures together, everybody, remember, everybody's not here in America. So as America is destroyed, we still got brothers and sisters that are scattered. And we went over this the other day, Isaiah 11:11, through the four corners of the earth.
Right.
But they're going to be brought out of these nations. I just want to see how that's going to happen.
Right.
What the Most High is going to be able to put in the people's mind and say, that's an Israelite. That's one of the chosen. Right? Because we're scattered everywhere. We just read it, right? Through Egypt, Pathros, Cush, Shinar, and all these different lands. The Most High is going to have to do something where He puts it on us, a spirit, a mark, a light, whatever it is, for them to be able to say, go get the sons of the God and bring them out. Let's bring them back to their land.
Right.
This is beautiful.
God.
But who believes it?
God.
Who believes it?
God.
Well, you're going to fight for it.
Gotcha.
I would rather fight for this than fight for the dream they gave us.
Right.
It's like I keep saying, if the Bible was a lie, it's more of a truth than these demons ever gave us.
Right.
And I know the Bible ain't a lie.
That's right.
Because the Most High said it, and it comes to pass.
Right.
It came to pass. Every ass whooping in every step of the way. He said it, and it happened.
Right.
But that's what they tried to do. They try to continually make the Bible a lie. What? Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
I could say something. No, I was just thinking like as we've been going through this, how they kind of gave us these images in reverse. Like, so when you see these movies, you see a lot of this. Like you said, like, this is what they put us through. And the reason why you're saying that is because you've seen these movies. And it's like, hey, this is the same thing. So I think what they did was they attempted to psychologically offer us something that they seen here to have us thinking, because they like to put out like they're the chosen people.
Right.
So what they doing is they're reversing the psychology, like by presenting like, you know, even like the gods of Egypt and like they always bring a movie.
Right,
It's a
right.
movie, like, because images process faster than your words will. You know what I'm saying? Like if they show you a picture, it's gonna process faster in your mind. Like they understand this. They've been studying science and us for
Psychology,
forever. So like they reversed everything so that you cannot see it. Because it's like, man, I don't see them carrying our children. But you seen us carry theirs.
Right.
Yeah.
You seen all of the things that you couldn't, you in your mind now see that it's right here. It's like it's right here. Like, why don't you see it? Because you've seen it in reverse from watching these movies.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why I just basically started refraining from watching the movies. Like I never seen the thing. I never will.
You never seen
Like,
it, yeah.
Like I never will. Like it's certain stuff that when it come out, I'll be like, I'll never watch that. Like it's a new David.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah,
I'm not
they had the live action one. Then they had the animated one.
Never seen Noah.
Yeah,
I'm not watching none of that.
I understand you too.
Like after the Passion of Christ, that was it.
That was it.
I'm like, you know what?
I'm done with
No
this.
more. Yeah,
The propaganda.
And at the time, like later, a couple years after that came out, I was with a young lady, and she had a little girl, a little boy, and I used to let them watch like these children's stories, like these Bible stories.
Okay.
In the mornings. And the little lady was so sharp. She asked me one day. She said, "Mr. Shaw, is this really what Jesus looked like?" And I was like, "Oh man."
No, you got it.
I was like, "No, that's not what he looked like." She said, "So what did he look like?" I said, "He looked like you. He looked like you."
Mm-hmm.
And in those types of moments, it's so important because it shows how these images, like, because we like to have them on this path of righteousness. We like to show them the right things and have them studying the right things. But all of these books are so they're manipulated.
Yeah.
They're manipulated, and they see all of these images, and these images are processing in their head, and they seeing this white Jesus, and it's white this, and white that, and white this, and everything is white. Like, they don't look like us.
And
like,
it's,
why are we doing it?
It's like MK Ultra, flash, 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 flash. And to what you're saying is cool, because, you know, my son watches Armor of God, but it's little Edomite kids. Right, but it keeps them in the mind of Bible, right? And then we got another channel, this Bible stuff. Is of course we got IUIC kids, right? They don't got that much content, right? But it's still little things that they put on there that is good for the kids. And then we started the Paleo Hebrew Playhouse, right? But it's still so much more of the Christian idea, the flash of that. What you're saying is like it's so much that we be watching that we put them on, but we disclaimer, right? Like because my daughter, Shemaiwan, Kasadaya, they're more conscious and talking. I always sit down with them and I be like, y'all know that's not how he look, and they know, but it's constantly a reminder because they got stories on David. They got like the whole Bible series in anime, and they look at this and they're like, okay, this is how they're learning it in the beginning, right? But you gotta give them the disclaimer, and we gotta keep putting out our stuff, because we want to do the same thing.
Right.
We got to do the same thing because our generations are gonna miss out, and there's brothers doing it now, right? There's a lot of because ChatGPT, they're able to go in there now and create stuff for Israel, and more we do that, we can combat this somewhat.
Yeah, it's like the scripture said, the earth shall help the woman and cast out that flood, the flood of all the lies.
Yeah.
Because when you said it, because you got Christianity. I remember growing up in church, we didn't have the access to colored biblical stuff.
Yeah.
So it was easy to push the narrative of, color don't matter.
Yeah.
And then when you talk about, I remember songs like, God is a just God. Yes, he is. So you say God is a just God, but then, where's the justice for our ancestors that were in slavery?
Right.
Does he look over that? Does he not acknowledge that?
Yeah.
Well, these people don't have to pay for that. Those things don't get answered in church. And then you come to the truth and find out it's here in the Bible. It is in the Bible. You go to the next chapter, Isaiah 61, the true gospel. to speak those good tidings, the good news that yes, God is just. He did not forget the things that happened to our ancestors. That's why their sons are going to have to pay.
Yeah.
But that's justice, though. That's a God that you will want to serve, right?
Yeah. What is it? We didn't go there. We'll go there. We will go there. Go ahead, read out. Isaiah 60, come on.
Isaiah 60 verse 9.
Go ahead.
Surely the isle shall wait for me,
Right.
and the ships of Tarshish first,
Uh-huh.
to bring thy sons from far,
Right.
their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of...
You see that, right? It keeps saying that, the silver and gold.
Right.
Yeah, because we're going to get what's ours. Like all that carnal wealth, that's going to be nothing. You're going to have gold and silver for days. Think about it. Solomon, it said silver was nothing accounted for in Solomon's days. Everything was gold. That's why Trump, I like what he's doing, but you can see he go over there to Russia. He sat in the palace of Russia and go deal with them. He's like, everything's gold here. You come back to our little crack house. He's like, nothing's gold. So he started lining everything with gold. I'm like, this is your... Come on, y'all. This is his little crappy kingdom, right? Wouldn't you? Hell yeah. He broke down that whole west wing of for the ballroom, and they said he's lining things, everything with gold. Because you look at Russia, they're not playing, bro. This cat's they're about prestige and honor and wealth and money and all these things. But the Most High is going to give that thing to us.
Right.
Because they that save their life shall lose it. And they that lose his life for his sake shall gain it. Right? Go ahead.
Unto the name of the Lord thy God,
Right.
and to the Holy One of Israel,
Go ahead.
because he hath glorified thee.
Go ahead.
And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
So you see why I start from one? Because what it means that they will come to our light, you gotta start from the first.
Right.
Yeah, they gonna come to the light. See, but they stop there. The Gentiles shall come to that light. Oh, happy days. And no, let's read this all the way through.
Right.
They gonna come to the light by getting their damn mortar and some spit and building up these damn walls.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
That's what they're gonna do. Go ahead.
And their king shall minister unto thee.
Yeah, there you go again. It keeps reiterating that. Their kings is going to be our servants.
Right.
Go ahead.
For in my wrath I smote thee,
Uh-huh.
but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
Go ahead.
Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night.
Read.
That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles.
So they're going to remember. I always remind y'all. Go look at old movies of the 1600s. The gate, or just go through a neighborhood that's not ours. And go look at a house. Their gate is here. The house is here.
Right.
That don't mean they coming into the house. The gate.
That's a guard move. That's a guard move.
They're going to come to the gate. Yeah, I just want to drop this off
State your business.
for my lords.
State your business.
So when the scripture says no defiled thing will enter, it literally means that. They're going to come to the gates and get that money, get whipped. Go ahead, read on.
And that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
Wait a minute. So how the heck we enjoying the kingdom and you in the kingdom with me, but if you get out of line, you're going to get chopped the hell up. Because he promised us the law shall be in our inward parts.
Right.
That we will no longer teach our neighbor. That's the gift we're going to have.
Right.
We're going to be born like Yahushua from the youth up. There ain't going to be no, I'm born and then I'm born into wickedness and doing wickedness and then I get right at 40. You're right at 30. No. You're going to be born into righteousness,
right.
And the law is going to be part of our speech, tongue, the being moral, having integrity, right? Being righteous is going to be part of us.
Right.
But them, nah, man, we're going to have to still be going and getting them corrected.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to get them right.
Right.
Because they still going to be trying to worship Buddha. They're going to still be trying to worship Allah. They're going to still be trying to worship Hindu. They're going to still be wanting to worship of the tree. They're going to still be want to be spiritual. I'm just spiritual. What does that mean? You don't even know what the spirit is. That word came from the Bible.
Right.
Right.
So what is spiritual?
Right.
They don't even get that, man. Go ahead.
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Yeah, if they don't come and serve, they're going to be wasted.
Right.
So yes, the answer is they're going to make it into the kingdom and be servants and handmaids, and they're going to come and be serving their punishment out. Go ahead.
The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee.
Read.
The fir tree,
Read.
the pine tree,
Read.
and the box together.
Right, and that's not, you know what's crazy about that? Go back and read about Solomon. Hiram was doing what? Bringing all those things from far and giving them to Solomon.
Right.
He was bringing all the gold. Remember, Queen of Sheba came in, she walked in and was like, basically like what was said about you, it can't even be voiced really, the prestige and the standard. And it was a high level because she was like the men that are watching the gates, the so-called sergeant of arms. He said, these guys are, she thinking they're Solomon.
Right.
That's how rich they were. Right? So it ain't going to be stingy. It ain't going to be no selfishness in the kingdom. It ain't going to be, you know, you got a cat chipping off the gold off the road of the paved in gold like this. Y'all niggas left me out, cuz. Ain't going to be none of that. We going to be all together.
Right.
Righteous. You eat, we all eat.
Right.
All right? Go ahead.
To beautify the place of my sanctuary.
See, go ahead.
And I will make the place of my feet glorious.
Heaven is my throne and earth is my what?
Footstool.
So the earth is going to be glorious.
Right.
And yes, guess what? Even though they're in bondage, guess what? After they get off and they do go home to their family or take get a little reprieve, what's going to happen? The earth is not going to be the same way. The air, the water, the land, because we're going to be running the earth off the commandments and laws of the Most High.
Right.
So we're not going to have to worry about like, oh, I'm dying of cancer. What cancer? What is cancer? Well, cancer is a form. It's like what? It could be anal cancer, throat cancer, gut cancer. Like they don't even got no idea. It's death, right?
Right.
From what? Red number 40. The air, the water, the powder you put on, your underarm deodorant, right? It's like, where am I getting cancer from now?
Water, fluoride.
Right. What is it now, right?
Right.
It ain't gonna be none of that. And guess what? That's what all nations are waiting for.
Right.
Right? So yes, it is good for them. They're gonna benefit too. Everybody's gonna benefit off of this.
Right.
Right? Even though they're gonna be in bondage, they're still gonna benefit. Go ahead.
Verse 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee
Go ahead.
shall come bending unto thee.
They're gonna do what?
Come bending unto thee.
Go ahead.
And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Go ahead.
Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man.
That's you. You're forsaken and hated.
There goes the neighborhood.
Yep, there goes the neighborhood. You have to have an 800 score. Like who got an 800 damn credit score to get up in here? Who got that? And there's nothing wrong with working towards an 800 credit score, but really? Statistically, bruh? Come on. Go ahead.
So that no man went through thee.
Right.
I will make thee an external excellency.
An external
excellency.
Eternal excellence.
Never ending.
Right.
Think about that. When they look at us, man, they're going to see Yahweh.
Right.
Just like when you looked at Yahweh Shai, it said, you see me, you see the Father.
Right.
It's going to be the whole nation. Read.
And thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles.
We're going to do what?
Suck the milk of the Gentiles.
Give me the teat. I want the best.
Right.
Right? All that wine and wine cellar, all that stuff they got, I want it all. We want it all. We want the best of everything.
You're
Right.
gonna have to nurture us now.
Yeah.
Remember all the pictures during slavery. You seen it, the big sister having to nurse the little Edomite baby,
Right.
Yep.
right? This literally rewarded her double.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Go ahead.
and shalt suck the breast of kings. And thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior, and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. For brass will I bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver.
Check that out. Go ahead.
And for wood, brass, and for stones, iron. And I will make thy officers peace, and thy exactors righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land.
What?
Violence shall no more be heard in thy
You
land.
ain't gonna have to look over your shoulder, alright? There ain't gonna be no pedophilia. There ain't gonna be no thugs. There ain't gonna be no damn weed heads, no pill heads.
No world star moments.
There ain't gonna be none of that. Huh? There ain't gonna be no Christians, right? I'm gonna murder you and then tell you I love you. It ain't gonna be none of that, alright?
Right.
Go ahead.
Wasting nor destruction
Go ahead.
within thy borders.
Read.
But thou shalt call thy wall salvation.
Now let me show y'all something. It says when the people of God enter into their land, that's what the earth will be in.
Right.
That's how you know these rats over there in Israel, they're not the people of the Lord.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
All they're doing is just what?
War.
More bloodshed.
Right.
It's you. It's always been you.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead.
And thy gates praise. The sun shall be no more thy light by day.
Go ahead.
Neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee.
See, when you go back to that Revelation 22 that we read, it said Yahweh Shai is going to be our light.
Right.
Go ahead.
But the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy God thy glory. Thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself. For the Lord shall be thine everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning.
Remember, sun represented wisdom.
Right.
The moon represented understanding.
Right.
So our understanding, our wisdom is never going to, it ain't one day you woke up and you just want to be the villain again. I just want to know what it feels to be the bad guy. Like, nah, you gonna be the main character all the time.
Right.
What?
And that's the piece right there. Just that
Right.
alone. Like, I mean, you know, all the other things that's coming with it, of course, but just waking up in peace, knowing that you're
Right.
living in peace, like, is words can't even really describe it.
And that's what I meant earlier. Words cannot describe it.
Right.
Go ahead, finish.
And the days of thy mourning shall be ended. Thy people also shall be all righteous.
What?
Thy people also
What?
shall be all righteous.
It goes right what he said. The law in Jeremiah 31:31. The law shall be written in our inward parts.
Right.
We shall no longer teach our neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see?
Right.
And you see how we read the whole chapter?
Mm-hmm.
It's so self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
When you add all those other verses, you see, okay, yeah, there's no escape. They are going to get into the kingdom, but they're going to do it. A lot of them, you think they're going to come bending and willing? It said, that's why it said that if they don't, they're going to perish. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000.
A little one. You'd be like, man, what's wrong with you, bro? You only got 1,000 kids. Yeah. What's wrong with you, man? You only got 1,000 kids.
Right.
You only got 1,000 members in your near family. What's up with you? You alright? A small one.
Right.
You look at it, you be like, that's a small one, right?
Right.
That's a small brother. You're like, he's just a humble man, right? Go ahead.
And a small one, a strong nation.
Check that out.
I, the Lord, will hasten it in his time.
Go ahead.
In the chapter.
So, and it goes into 61, but we'll be here all night. It goes into 61. And you can read from 61 on down, it tells you what's going to happen.
Right.
Good news.
The good news. Hell yeah.
Gospel.
Yes, the gospel, right?
Sure.
They don't want to hear these glad tidings, huh?
Right.
See, so, yes, hopefully that answers your question. Is anybody anything on there?
We got one online. It says, how do you deal with family of the other nations, knowing this?
I don't understand. I'm lost. How do you read it again?
How do you deal with family of the other nations, knowing this?
Like they're mixed.
Oh.
That's
You, how do you deal with it? You do like the scripture says. Yeah, you tell them. you tell them. You deal with your family the same way you always have, right? It doesn't change the fact of the will of the Father in your character being a high standard and a high character. Right? But yes, if they ask, if they gotta know, speak the truth. Right? But nothing changes. You got something? Go ahead.
Romans 12.
Yeah.
Romans 12 and 18.
Nothing changes. It doesn't matter.
Read 18 and 19.
18 and 19, con.
Yeah.
Romans chapter 12 and verse 18. If it be possible, as much as life in you, live peaceably with all men.
Right. That's our focus anyway. We wasn't given this information to go now start a daggone militia.
Right.
Most High didn't open our eyes up, so now we're going to be like the ones that hated us. So now we're going to be like a black version of the KJV. That's what a lot of people misunderstand about what the truth is. It's not a hate group in the sense of now we just look at your skin and you're a nation. I hate you, you stinking African. No, we don't. That's not what this is about. Because what makes us, well, you got to go back to Deuteronomy 4. The scripture said, what wise and understanding people. That was going to be our payback. When they see that we don't act like black people. We don't act like the niggers and the spicks and the wetbacks or the savages that they used to seeing. This truth was now supposed to, you dealt with your mother justly in the world, right? So why is it supposed to change now? Now you're supposed to have a hatred for her? If anything, you're supposed to be a better example. What we doing?
Con, verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves.
Yeah, you're not going to now be like, oh yeah, I just found out my mother's an Edomite. Now I got to treat her like a servant. No. We don't, the vengeance is not coming from that. Not now. Right?
You gotta laugh on that one.
Right? Read.
Con, but rather give peace unto wrath.
Give place unto wrath.
Yeah.
Right, because you'll be misjudging. You'll do like a lot of brothers out here. They'll look at the skin. Remember the sister that came here? Remember she came into class, Kendall brought her? She looks just like Karen. But what did she say? Her father's father was black. She sat through these classes. She sat through hearing about Esau. Now, why she hasn't come back, we don't know. But we make a lot of times we make a egregious mistake by judging by the sight of the eye. And if she is a nation, it says give place to wrath. Read.
Con, for it is written, vengeance is mine.
Vengeance is whose?
Mine!
It belongs to the Most High.
That's right.
It's already written. We read through it. There's going to be servitude. There's going to be payback. The right way, not an emotional way. It's going to be a just way. Read.
Con, I will repay.
Yeah.
Saith the Lord.
Saith the Lord. Yeah. What's up, Shabbat?
You know, that goes to what we was talking about in yesterday's class. Let that speech always be with grace and salt. I'm paraphrasing.
Season with salt?
Season and salt, right. Yeah, you know, that's what I'm seeing now. Like, you know, even when I'm dealing with people, like, I know that that me practicing and exercising that type of principle, that now I'm able to carry that type of speech with everybody I deal with, and especially amongst my brothers and sisters. You know.
I mean, the scripture, come on. The scripture tell us, make ye friends of the man of righteousness. Your mother's an Edomite, so I'm pretty sure she got a good credit score. Hit her up.
Right.
Hit her up.
Right.
Because your people need that. And she's going to have to do it one way or another. Why not start now? Why not? She African? Come on, drop some of that stolen gold that you have from us. Right? But yeah, it's how do you supposed to deal? You're supposed to deal justly. You're supposed to deal like the nations that were known for their wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Not emotion, but
Yeah. Go ahead.
We got one more line. It says, is there a difference between anger and righteous anger?
Absolutely. Go to the scriptures. Let's go to Ecclesiastes. Let's get that one first. Anger us. Right. So when the Bible talks about anger, what does it tell us about anger? Right? That was a rhetorical question. Go to Ecclesiastes. Just go there to 79 first. And then we're going to flip over there and go to, let's go to that one first.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 9. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry.
Right. So first of all, be not hasty in your spirit to be angry. So you're quick to move off of emotions and you move off of rash without assessing, without analyzing. And a wise man looketh well to his goings, but a fool is going to move so quick off of this emotion that you're going to move hasty, right?
Right.
You don't really know what went on, but you just jump in the situation. The scripture says what? Examine first, then rebuke. Right? You're angry as hell. You're not going to let her talk because you're going to yell out of her. The scriptures say, interrupt men not in the midst of their talk. See, so the Bible, every piece that fills in this slot is supposed to keep you calm, tactical, wise, and understanding. You never seen Christ angry as hell to where he's belligerent, where he's out of control, where he's emotional. Go back in the Bible and look at all these different men.
Right.
So there's a character and a standard. Yes, you can be upset. We're angry with the wicked all the time.
It says be angry and sin not.
Right, be angry and sin not. And that's where we're going to go there next. Go ahead. Go ahead.
For anger resteth in the bosom of fools.
Right, anger rests in the bosom of fools. So when that anger sits and then is acted out, usually a fool is going to do that because they got no control of themselves. They got no control of their mind, their spirit, their emotions. And I mean, y'all know this because look at our people. They move so rash and so foolishly. Then they got that dumbass face when they got the picture. Like, yeah, you killed him. It's like, I'm finna do life for what? Nothing. Right? Because you didn't think through and calm yourself. So, anger rests in the bosom of fools.
Right.
Before we go to that one, go to Ecclesiasticus. Oh wait, it is. Hold on, let me get. It says. Actually, it's Proverbs 14 and 17. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 17. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly.
Yeah, you're a fool. You're a fool if you move off of anger and you move off of these emotions without understanding how to conduct yourself. Right? Well, it warrants me to punch him in his mouth. Did he punch you? Did he swing at you? Why doesn't it warrant you to spit on the flame and calm the fire? Oh, bunk that. Somebody running their mouth, they gonna get, because that's what the world taught our people. Why? Because how am I gonna get you to end up in jail all the time? To not control your spirit, right? To not control your anger. And that's what we're seeing with this is a big one with the Black, Hispanic, and Native American man. Especially nowadays because he didn't grow up and have that there to a man or the balance of a man or the balance of a woman. whatever it is, he didn't have it in his house. So what? He moves off of anger, emotions. He moves off of his feelings. Somebody said something I don't like, so I just react. But read it one more time.
Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 17. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly.
Right. You're going to deal like a fool if you move through your anger. Go ahead.
And a man of wicked devices is hated.
Right. See? A man of wicked devices. Hey, there's another one before we go to the other one. It is. So these are things we go over a lot of times with young brothers and sisters because you don't understand how this affects us. It is Ecclesiastes 10 and 18.
Time.
Yeah. We can go there next. Ecclesiastes 10 and 18.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 18. Pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman.
You see that?
Yeah.
Now mix pride with anger. What you got?
Mugshot.
You got a mugshot. You got a mugshot. Right? Go ahead. Where you were. That one goes right with it.
Ecclesiastes 28 and 11.
Ecclesiastes chapter 28 and verse 11. In hasty contention kindleth a fire, and in hasty fighting sheddeth blood.
You see that? So moving hasty, moving with anger is going to get you to hurt, to kill, to do something that you don't supposed to be doing and probably in prison. Yeah. So what does the Most High say? Now we come back and it says what?
Ephesians chapter 4 verse 26.
Ephesians 4 and 26.
Be ye angry and sin not.
Right. Meaning what? You can be upset at things. Obviously, because we're human. But what does the Spirit tell you and how to deal with that? Like I heard somebody from this other school break this down. And I'm like, man, y'all need to sit down and learn before they just be giving anybody rank, bro. It's sad. It's like he told the sister, yeah, it's okay to be angry. But what? Like, these schools, man. Some of y'all know name schools. You guys gotta stop giving anybody rank, or at least sit down with them and teach them. Like he told her that. I'm like, like the Bible warns you to stay away from this spirit.
Right.
But it also cautions us when the spirit does come on you, because we're human, on how to make sure we control it.
Yeah.
Right.
It don't say, hey, be that. It literally warns us from being in that spirit.
Right.
Being in that mind state. So read it one more time.
Be ye angry and sin not.
Right.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
That shows you right there that anger don't supposed to sit in you.
Right.
It's saying resolve your anger before the sun goes down. Because that anger will turn into what? Wrath.
Yeah, it like the Proverbs said, it turned into grievous words stir up what? What is it? No, it's I'm gonna read it. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words, meaning what? When you keep meditating on that anger, it does what? It stirs up anger. It's gonna stir up that action that's gonna lead to wrath. You've been thinking about it, you didn't cast it down. So now that's what you're thinking about. So next time you see that person, what you gonna do? On site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all that makes sense, right? Go to Proverbs 14:29.
Gone.
Yeah.
And then give me the other one. Where's it? Ecclesiastes broken. He can't control his. Yeah, I go ahead, read that.
Proverbs chapter 14 verse 29. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he that is
what?
He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding.
So I don't know why this knucklehead would tell her, shit, it's okay to be angry. It's not it's not. It rather says control that anger. It's a human trait. But anger rests in the bosom of fools.
Right.
If you let it sit in your gut, that will be transformed into wrath.
Yeah.
So it tells you, don't let that sit in you. Go ahead.
But he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly.
See? So, hastiness, wrath, and anger, like all this is going to get you into problems. Right. There's so many. Proverbs 19 and 11. And then we'll go to this one. Proverbs 19 and 11. There's a few. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 11.
Go ahead.
The discretion of a man.
Now, this is how you know a lot of individuals that they lack certain qualities. Because it's telling us here. Watch, read.
The discretion of a man.
Defer.
Defer.
Somebody pick up.
Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 11. The discretion of a man deferreth his anger.
The discretion of a what?
Of a man deferreth his anger.
It defers his anger. Arya, don't read in his face, please. Yeah, why you're bending over to him? Why? Go ahead.
God, the discretion of a man deferreth his anger.
The discretion of a man defers his anger. So, a man that has discretion, you will see that his anger can be deferred. But let's deal with a person that don't even know what discretion is. Or that's not even in their vocabulary. Or what are you talking about? They don't give a damn. They react.
Right.
But a person that has discretion, that's a wise person. Go ahead.
And it is his glory to pass over a transgression.
See, a wise man doesn't let everything just spark him, anger him. A wise man understands. You know what I mean? The guy pulled, like, it happens all the time to us, right? Somebody's driving all weird. Somebody did it the other day with me. I got the kids in the car. Hey, true story. I seen it on the news the other day. The dude shot into the car and killed it. You seen that? Yeah, killed his son. Yeah. He was. You seen that too? Yeah. He was like, I shot in the car. He was like, I didn't know there was a kid in the back, and he shot and killed his son. Because what happened? Somebody swerved in front of you. You swerved in front of them. You what? Instead of thinking and deferring this, you know what I mean? You want to what? Edge it on. Then they shoot in the car. Your kid get hit in the back of the damn head, and then you're just losing it, right? Yeah. Because your anger rests in the bosom of food. A person will know. A person that's moving like this on the street got hella demons on them. Yeah. Let them just go around you. So I do what? I pull to the side. Because I got kids. I got my kids in the car. And these people are idiots. They ain't not thinking about deferred anger. They're not thinking about wisdom and controlling themselves. You got to think for them and for yourself. It's like that, or else this world will consume you. So I'm like, he pulls up behind us, and because he got a little loud car. Bro, I'm in a minivan, bro. What you talking about? I'm not even in the BMW. I'm like in a minivan. You're trying to I'm like, let me just move out of the way like an old man, right? Let you go around with all that damn shenanigans. But that's the problem with us, is that we want to what? People that they got a short fuse. You get pissed that they pull up behind you. This is just one aspect, right? Y'all know how many aspects. It could be somebody online. It could be somebody in the store. It could be that spirit of, I hate when people do. You're like, you got that in your speech. I just hate when people, it's like everything pisses you off. It's like, brother, relax. The hell. Because everything in this world is meant to what? Get your ass locked up. And our people don't know that because they don't have the Holy Spirit guiding them They have folly guiding them.
Right.
So, and their emotions, right? So last one on that point.
Proverbs, where we at? 25 and 28.
Proverbs 25, 28. This is one of my favorite ones. I got to get this in my brain. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28.
He that hath no rule over his own spirit.
He that hath no rule over his own spirit. So yes, we're all human. We all have these like passions, but you got to know how to rule your spirit and control and defer your anger. And how you're able to do that is really understanding what's around you. See, that's where when all these other scriptures come into play. The scripture says we're in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation. The scriptures say we were supposed to shine as lights in darkness. So now that's supposed to separate you from their thinking, not you doing the same thing. So not you thinking like them and feeling like them and moving like them. There's supposed to be a separation from light and darkness as adamant. It's supposed to be a clear cut. But the problem is that you still come in with these things, but you got to acknowledge them and work on them.
God.
You got to say, okay, these are my demons. I got to work on them and deal with it.
Right.
Right? And remember, because if you add pride to anger, that's it. Nah, bro, you can't tell me nothing. You know what I mean? Nah, fuck that. He got out of line.
Or you just learn Deuteronomy 7:6.
Yeah.
So now you feel like all the nations you automatically better than because your skin is dark skin. You on the 12 tribes, so you just angry at every nation. You ready to smack every nation, punch every nation.
Yeah. So you're saying if they do this to you, you not gonna do this to them? I'm like, I already been in that situation.
Right.
Like, you know, we're out there in the streets, somebody come and say something stupid, somebody come and mock, somebody try to come and get too close, somebody try to go like I told the brothers out there at the summit, I'm like, who has the control? Are we not gods or what?
Right.
Okay, but you die like men because you can't even control your damn emotions like a woman. So you get all emotional like they do.
Right.
I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to keep telling myself this because that's what the scriptures say, because I am an ex-addict also. An ex-anger addict.
Right.
You know what I mean? Frustration, snatch your ass up, I'll choke you the hell out. Right? I am one of those guys, right? The quiet ones that, right? I'm quiet all the way till I'm choking you out and blacking out on you.
I don't even know.
Yeah, you know, don't worry. It's more than one of you over here. Like that's all. There's so much tension in us as Israelites. First of all, we're like waiting for a nigga to jump off, but we're waiting for the wrong person. You want to put it on your own people.
Yeah.
Or you want to get yourself locked up. And I'm not saying, hey, it's cool to be like that with other nations. I'm saying that that's the first one you're really got no patience with. Right? Your own people. It's crazy. Let's just follow the gospel. What did it say?
He that hath no rule over his own spirit.
Rule that spirit. Be ye angry and sin not. Learn how to subside. Defer your anger, calm yourself, relax yourself, understand the situation. And yes, it does work. Right? Go ahead.
It's like a city that is broken down.
If you don't know how to rule your spirit, imagine yourself like a cell block where you open up and your pants are down. And everybody just walk in the cell block and put pipe in you. That's how it is when you can't control your spirit. Anybody can just walk right up and tinkle you, and then you what? You lose it.
Right, yeah.
Because you got no control of yourself.
I mean, that's literally what it is, because you're submitting to that spirit. Like a woman would submit to her husband, that's what you're doing. So you're literally getting molested by that spirit of anger. You're literally getting, that's what's happening. But that's when it clicks. When you start hating that picture of 2013, like that's when
They're like, no, ain't no man gonna break my booty.
Right.
Ain't no man breaking my booty. Right. What do you think Satan? Exactly. I want you to feel that way. You shouldn't.
Right.
But you should be saying, Satan ain't gonna break me either.
Right.
I'm going to control myself like a wise, understanding king that I am. And let me look at my forefathers. Don't look at these knuckleheads online, because these knuckleheads online, they ain't got no control. It be teenagers with a Bible. It be teenagers with a Bible that don't know how to control himself and can't control his spirit. And then you're like, brother, is it wrong? Yes, it's wrong to be angry.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere in the Bible where it says, yeah, it's cool to be that way. That's crazy. Read.
And without walls.
And without walls. So when those walls get knocked down, what happened?
Right.
Everybody gets in. Everything get ran through. You knocking those walls down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
God.
So your walls as a man, ain't nobody knocking my walls down.
Right.
None of that. No, sir. Go ahead. That's it? All right. So was that it?
That's it.
Okay. All right. Who asked that?
That was Seeking the Kingdom 7.
Go and give him. Did y'all just go over anger class?
We did.
Y'all just went over anger class.
We did.
It didn't make it to publicly.
It didn't make it to public.
When it was on Facebook.
It was a recording.
And then it was a bad recording.
It was just a recording.
Yeah.
Would love to
I
make
mean,
that classic.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
was a good.
once again, it's a lot of what we just went over. There's a lot more scriptures on that, a whole lot. Because dealing with anger, we can go into how that anger can go through speech,
Oh yeah.
right? Anger can go through who you're hanging around with. Like you start hanging around with a furious man. So there's a lot of different points on anger we can go into. Well, that was it.
He made a comment. He said, some women seem to be emotionally angry and overstimulated with their husbands and children, family and friends.
Yeah, well, you know what? Thursday's class would have been a good class. The thing is this. As the man gets angry, the woman has been taught it's okay to be that way. So you got to get back and remind her. One point they touched over on the women's class, well, like what a mother is. According to the Bible, not according to the world. And the qualities of an elder woman. And you gotta get in that class, and we can go over it for women too. But it just shows them how to conduct themselves. Because we've all grew up with that too. My mom used to be angry all the damn time. All the time, right? Because we didn't listen at times. But it was, I'm just losing it.
Right.
They're not taught these things, so they gotta be. Here, check this out. Go to Hebrews real quick. This is what we gotta understand on all levels, y'all. And if we don't come to this point, then you're not gonna be born again. Read that Hebrews 12, and when you ought to 12, 5 and 12. I'm sorry, I always get it mixed up. 5 and 12. Excuse me, Hebrews 5 and 12.
Hebrews chapter 5 and verse 12.
Go ahead.
For when the time you ought to be teachers, you have need that one teach you again.
You gotta realize this. You come to the truth, the knowledge, to be retaught about life again. We all got our ideas, but guess what? Who put those ideas in you? We were just talking about it. The flashes, the cartoons, the movies, the white man put that in you. He gave us a concept on what is hard, what is a killer, what is a gangster, what is a good, what is the HBIC, what is a woman's stick. They put all that in our mind. We gotta relearn what we think we know, or else you will not be born again. Right. So if you don't let go, we as a nation, don't let go of the ego, the pride. I think I know, I'm somebody. I got 50 years under my belt. I got 60, I got 20 years. I got a whole 20 years under my belt. Y'all niggas ain't gonna tell me nothing. Well, your ass is gonna be 20 years with baby mamas, either in jail, peeled out, blunted out, and you're gonna learn the hard way. Because you're no different than any of the blacks, Hispanic, and Native American. Right. But if you're humble and you say, well, let me see what the Most High said about these things. Just that little thought can change your whole trajectory of life. But the cocky, proud, I don't need to be taught, the Most High said you're going to learn the hard way.
Right.
The hard way is that ass whooping, or the white man got your ass bent over with either a gun or in jail. So, which way? What do you want? Male or female, right? So yeah, we gotta be humble to learn again these topics. Keep doing what you're doing, whoever you are, brother. Keep asking, because then we can touch over the topics in their entirety, and then go over these subjects, and then you take them, go right back over the scriptures which you read. But yeah, it's funny you said about the anger. I heard counsel. My rib showed me. It was like he told this sister, yeah, it's okay to be angry. It's like, nah, that's the wrong counsel. Wrong counsel, man. Was that it?
Yeah.
What is that?
Ariel, it says in Hebrews 11:34, can you explain what the aliens are?
Hebrews 11:34.
Come.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about this the other day. Go ahead, read that.
Hebrews chapter 11, verse 34. Quench the violence of fire. Escape the edge of the sword. Out of weakness were made strong.
Right.
Wax valiant in fight.
Oh, okay, so Hebrews 11 is talking about faith, and then it's making an account of everybody, all these individuals that in faith overcame things, right?
God.
Okay, go ahead.
Turn to flight the armies of the aliens.
Right. So now what it's doing is just going through a general list of what our ancestors went through, right? Go ahead.
Verse 35. Women received their dead raised to life again.
What verse was she wanting?
34.
34, right. Read that part again. I missed it.
Quench the violence of fire. Escape the edge of the sword.
Right.
Out of weakness were made strong.
Go ahead.
Wax valiant in fight.
Right.
Turn to flight the armies of the aliens.
Right. Aliens. Aliens is speaking about foreigners, right? Just look up the word. It just means it's going to be a foreigner of a person of another nation.
Right.
That's all it means, right? That's how you know how they call us illegal aliens?
Yeah.
They're the damn aliens, right?
Right.
That's an old archaic word. It wasn't just used for green people. It was used for foreigners or someone from another nation, right? Yeah, all right.
It says in the Greek, belonging to another, foreign, strange, not of one's own family.
Right. And that's what we were doing. Like, think about it. When you go back to the Davids, you go back to Moses, he made the foreigners, the Egyptians, take flight. Right. David made the Philistines
take
flight, right? That's all it's saying there. Yeah.
Yeah, because it also says enemy.
Enemy, exactly.
In 32, it just goes through those men too. It says Gideon, David, Jephthah.
There you go. Right. Yeah, it goes through all of it. Was that it?
That's it.
Okay, remember it's the Shabbat tonight. Keep that in mind. The Sabbath is about being at peace. I always say this because I know couples, drama, brothers, drama. You want to call on the Shabbat and argue. You want to argue with your rib. Like, take a rest, breathe. Give this day to the Most High. And like, a lot of us has already got to work and you can't be off of work. I know a lot of us is going to be right back here. We spend our whole Sabbath in here, but everybody's not like us, right? They got to be at work, right? But still, your brain is supposed to be locked into the Father. If you're at work, not letting the demons on you. So he says, he that regardeth the day to the Lord, he said, he that regardeth the day regardeth it unto the Lord, but he that regardeth it not unto the Lord doesn't regard it. So give this day above all days to the Most High. All right. Other than that, say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom. Damn, 11. We're just gonna salute. All right.